Welcome to That's Absurd Podcast, your source for everything hip-hop, pop culture, sports, and more. Tune in, subscribe, enjoy.
Yo. Welcome back to another episode of That's Absurd Podcast. I go by the name of Juno, a.k.a. Melvo.
It's your boy, Gene AP.
And this is your boy, Swerve, the Platinum Kid.
A.k.a. Slim Thug.
Young Swizzle.
Shit like that. But it's been about 2 weeks since we last recorded. Fellas, what have you guys been up to?
Nate,
I'll let you go first, Nate.
Nothing much. We had 2 weeks. I went to the Super Bowl party. That was pretty chill. What else? Has it been 2 weeks?
Since we last recorded, yes.
Yeah, that's about it. Went to the Super Bowl party. Been on this computer, locking in, getting ready for this new. Not getting ready. Started getting into some of this AI crap. Pretty. Every time there's a break, every week it seems like every week there's another breakthrough. But pretty dope, man. I made like my first app. You're about practically a developer now.
You made an app?
Yeah, shit is dope, man. The shit
app
you can do right now is unbelievable. I'll say it off air. I don't want to give the game too early. I'll let you know off air. But yeah, man, that shit, the era we're in right now is just nuts. That shit you could be doing. Well, you put a battery in my back, got me pretty excited.
Whoa. You got it.
There's no pause for battery in your back.
I didn't say nothing. I said, whoa, you got it.
Oh.
you got it.
That's a legit terminology.
Niggas talking about nuts and then battery in his back and he's excited about it. I'm like, I let niggas talk.
Yeah.
I said it's nuts, but I didn't say it together. That's differently. It's nuts is a perfectly good reference when you're saying something's crazy.
Pretty nuts.
I wouldn't say pretty much. Man. That's a little. That's.
Well, you heard about
that's being descriptive. That's being descriptive.
You heard about the guy who was going to like playgrounds, sprinkling glitter on his balls.
What was this? What was this in game?
I don't know, but that shit was pretty nuts.
Oh, okay.
I see what
Lock
you did
that
there.
motherfucker up.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
Yeah, I see. What about you, Swerve? What you been up to? I know your life is more exciting than Nate's.
Yeah, but I don't be remembering shit I be doing. I know what happened. Valentine's Day just passed, right? I didn't really do much for Valentine's Day. We chilled at the house. Yeah, we chilled at the house. My wife cooked some steaks, watched some movies. She did her Galentine thing like the weekend before. Actually, she did her Galentine's the day of the Super Bowl. And then we went to the Super Bowl party at your house.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that's it. Oh, I finally, the shed that I've been talking about forever, I finally got the shed built. I did the whole foundation, shed, put that shit up, did it all by myself. When I opened up the instructions at first, the first thing I see on the first page says, you're going to need at least 3 people to put this together. So I was like, oh, hell no. So I just let the shit sit there for like a year. And then finally I was like, no, let me just try to do this. And then if I get to a point when I need some help, I'll try to get somebody to help me. Ended up doing the whole thing.
When that shit says you need 2-3 people, they're talking to white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking to white people.
That's why. And then when I seen all the parts and stuff, and I actually took it out, and I was like, yeah, I could have had this shit up a long time ago.
Yeah, because niggas will make it do what it do. Pause. So what else you been up to, Swerve? You said y'all chilled at the crib for Valentine's?
Yeah, pretty much. Didn't do nothing crazy.
It wasn't slavery graded. That's what you're saying.
What you mean?
It was white man graded. 6 people.
Yeah, for sure.
It was slavery graded. You gave one good buck. 6 white people are one good buck. Get this job done.
Yeah. When I used to work at Wing House, we had 2 Mexicans doing the prep for the whole restaurant.
That's it.
Those two Mexicans left. They had to hire about like 3-4 dudes to do the job of those 2 guys. And that's all they was doing was just the prep. The Mexicans was doing the prep and working the line and cleaning and doing everything.
I was thinking get the job done.
Fucking around with Trump. He want to get rid of all the Leos and all the pockets.
That wasn't when you was at Wing House. Trump was nowhere around when you was at
Wing
House.
I said fucking around with Trump. He's going to get rid of all these types of people.
Yeah, some of them got to go.
No, not Leo. Leo, my dog. Yeah, that's all I had going on.
Let me see. Past 2 weeks, what have I been up to? Super Bowl was I threw a Super Bowl party, which Swerve attended.
Yeah. Nate came
Nate
after the game was over.
Nate guest appeared.
He just got himself a little plate.
I popped out, get a walkthrough.
Nate just come through and he just come through with the sauce. When Nate come, that's when everybody starts getting loud. Nate got all the tea.
You got to turn it up just in time, you know. It's like the headliner.
He's like that flamboyantly gay guy that shows up to the Galentine.
He's like, I'm here, everybody.
But we did the Super Bowl. What happened after the Super Bowl? That Monday, nigga, I was exhausted, bro. I was exhausted from the Super Bowl.
That's why we canceled the pod last Monday, because Juno said he was exhausted.
Yeah, I was exhausted, bro. What else? This past week, was it that? I think it was that same Super Bowl weekend. No, it could have been this week, which would have been Super Bowl weekend anyway. But on Thursday night, we ended up going to Disney's member only shit. It's like they have a day where they'll shut down the park at regular time, which is 9:00, and then they let the members in the park, and all the rides are like no line, no shit like that. But everything is still functioning. They put on.
What you mean by members? You mean like people who have like the season passes?
I guess like people that have like vacation. There's like a vacation club membership they do or some shit like that.
And you got it.
I don't have it. We were guests.
Oh.
But that shit was pretty dope. They give you like these little they give you these vouchers so you could just get food around the park. So we did that. Took my son on his first roller coaster. It was you do Epcot, right? A lot, Swerve?
I've been twice. I didn't get on the rides.
You didn't get on no rides?
I did the Avatar. I've done the one where you kind of like sit down, I did the Back to the Future last time I went.
Okay.
I don't remember all the stuff I did, but
which one?
Nothing crazy.
How's your son get one?
He's tall enough. He's tall enough.
Which one he went on?
He went on. Well, the first one was like a slower one. Was like in the Italy shit. The Ratatouille or some shit like that.
Okay.
The second one he got on, he barely made it on because that nigga is like this much above the.
Yeah, that's what's crazy. I'm like, sheesh.
Because the height is 42. The height is 42, and he's like 42.1, literally.
Okay.
So
barely made it.
It was Garden of the Galaxies.
That's a fucking dope one.
I'm thinking, nigga, I'm thinking. It's indoors. It's gonna be a chill shit. What's name? My son can handle that.
It's one of my favorite roller coasters.
Nigga, when I tell you that, I saw it was getting ready to blast off. Right, all I see is my son cover his eyes. He know what's about to go down.
I don't
he was sitting in the chair, but he was sitting in the seat by himself.
Yeah, he was sitting next to me because it's like two people to a row.
Okay.
He was sitting next to me. That nigga, I didn't even know it was about to take off. But I guess he had that feeling. That nigga closed his eyes. He put his hands over his eyes. That shit had us going crazy, nigga. I'm talking about
the dopest roller coasters out there, though.
Bro, I didn't expect it to be that fast. That's why I was like, he'll be okay on it. But that shit is like super fast. That shit's flipping you upside down. You're going loop de loops and shit like that.
You're in a dome. You don't even know. Yeah, you're all inside. You're going loop de loop. That shit's fucking. Yeah, that shit's wrong.
I'm holding on to this nigga leg like I got you, my boy.
Yeah, because
I got you.
Might just slip right out of there.
Because
that 42 inches just might be a
exactly. I would hold that nigga
like a guideline. Like who knows if that shit's real?
I had a good grip on my boy. I was making sure when this bitch go upside down, he and come back to the West End, he's still there.
I just come to terms with it anytime I'm on a roller coaster. You know, whatever it ends, at the very least, my family gonna get a settlement because ain't no way you survive whatever happens.
Nah, it ain't worth it to me.
I didn't say it's worth it, but I already come to terms with it once I'm already there. The family gonna get a settlement. I ain't gonna make it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think the same thing every time I get on a plane.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
it.
if this shit go down, none of us making it.
I might be able to survive a plane crash.
No, I don't think so.
I'd be
thinking the same. I'd be thinking that, but then I'd be like, at the same time, I'm gonna have my wife with me. Where she's gonna be screaming. I'm gonna have her hold her hand. We're gonna have to hug or something like that. But really, I would really just be. I would unstrap myself and time it perfectly to just jump.
Jump
right. Yeah, come on, man. Come on, man. Jump and roll.
Y'all niggas acting like the plane is a fucking convertible.
It's not, but like if you time it right,
you jump all you want, nigga.
It's crumbling while it's breaking, it's blowing. You kind of roll, tuck off,
and especially if it's like an over water landing.
That's the only way. That's the only way there's gonna be survivors. If the shit is, if it lands survivors on land.
But I'm talking about it could be like on if it's like a nosedive, yeah, everybody's dying. But I'm talking about if the pilot can get it like parallel to the ground, even on the ground like dirt. I think I can make it.
Listen, they could make planes more safer. It's just because the mathematics ain't worth it. They don't crash enough that it's gonna be enough for them to add the safety features in there. Yeah, they could make it safer. So if you factor in a couple of guys like me in there as well, and then the safety features, they might be able to have like a flight where you're able to save at least 20% of the crew.
But I always wonder. I always wonder what it looked like inside
13th, of that day I sent y'all. Guys, not out. Y'all niggas be prepared. Y'all pull up, man.
March 13th.
Yeah, I think it's March 13th. I sent you guys the date or something.
I'm gonna pull up to the after party then.
That's fine. I'm sure we got.
I'm supposed to be going to Colorado the weekend before for Patrice's birthday.
Okay.
So I might finally get to see some snow.
Oh, this past weekend was Valentine's Day. Your friend of the show, Randy.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know Randy. Randy got married on Valentine's Day.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to my dog, the Delices, him and the wife.
Delise is my family's last name. Well, some of my family.
Yeah, I might be related,
Possibly.
But let me tell y'all what Randy did to us guests. Randy had a sunset wedding.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga invited us to get to the wedding at 3:30
p.m. Okay, you get there at 3:30. Sunset is like at what, 7?
Sunset was 6:17 that day.
6:17.
I don't think it was intentionally supposed to be a sunset wedding, but I guess the delay to get everything and the shit like that.
Was it cold out there? Outside?
It was outdoors, but it wasn't cold. It wasn't cold. But yeah, sunset wedding. That shit was dope. That was my first sunset wedding.
What was it at? Like on the beach?
It was on like a golf course type thing that had a decent landscape scenery of shit like that. So it was pretty dope. What else? That was a good time. Niggas had a good time. Open bar. You already know it's open bar. Niggas gonna have a good time.
Can't go wrong with open bar.
Not at all.
That was pretty much my my past few weeks. Couple weeks.
Weddings.
That's my first wedding of the year. I'm hoping I get at least another one, but I don't see nothing in the horizons.
My cousin got married not too long ago, and she eloped, which I thought was awesome because
it's smart.
Yeah, save that money.
Yeah,
you ain't need to put on a show for us.
That's good if people elope and then you realize you see that they saving money on the wedding that they didn't have. You see them doing something.
Even if I don't see them doing something, I don't care. I don't need them. I don't see them do shit.
I'm a Jude on that one.
I'm just happy.
Motherfuckers get eloped and then be in the apartments for the next 2-3 years. That ain't why we eloping. You supposed to elope, save that money, put that shit down on a house.
Just go to the courthouse.
Yeah,
but if they're in an apartment for the next 2 years, that means they're working on getting a house.
Just go to the courthouse.
Then they could have just waited.
I was in the apartment for about a year or two, I think, after I got married, before we got our house.
Though. You didn't elope.
No, you didn't elope.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
Exactly. But if you elope, you ain't about to be in apartments for the next 2 years talking about we're saving. Bitch, you saved on this wedding.
Yeah, you have to make the money has to go to a grown-up decision. Is it gonna go to the wedding or is it gonna go to the house?
Yeah, that's
it. You gave up on one, you the other.
I was supposed to get married in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
But I asked my wife, which one do you want us to do first? Buy this house or get married? And she picked buy this house. And I said, good. Now I can actually ask you to marry me because you're not retarded. Because if she would have said, let's have this wedding before we got this house and shit, I would have said, yeah, you bugging. But we were getting a little older, so I'm like, yeah.
Shit, might as well.
Yeah, I'm about to die anyways. Might as well.
I'll give you these last. I'll give you the last half.
I'll give you the last half. Yeah. Give you the back end. I'll give you the burn in.
But speaking of marriages and relationships and weddings and shit, all right. Question of the week comes from, I was listening to a panel on that's, I think they're, what is it? DJ Ham's dad. This might be risky or some shit like that. Yeah, this might be risky. They're on YouTube. Check them out if you have time. He put on a good panel. Question of the week. What is the most savage thing you have done to the opposite sex? And don't savage.
I
like
use those kind of words.
We're talking about like sex. you what you did was like diabolical, and you like y'all know what savage is. Yeah, some shit like that we hear Future doing. Savage shit.
Left you at the gas station. You fronting.
I've heard a few dudes say that they done left girls at a gas station.
Go tell them.
I'm talking about real savage. That's not even real savage.
Well, then I guess we're not savages like you, because I feel like you got something. I feel like you got a story you want to tell us.
I got no story. I'm just trying to see. I just want the people to understand the host and like.
Oh, they're gonna understand when you give them your answer, because your answer is gonna be
your answer will paint them in the perfect light.
Yeah, it's gonna make us look like somebody I know keeps on saying, like, because we already know obviously Juno's the most misogynistic on the podcast, but then for some reason somebody believed that Nate or that I'm next in line and then Nate was the least. Like that doesn't sound right to me. I don't think this person really listens to the pod enough for her to.
With some good sense on their shoulders.
Nate be saying some crazy shit about women, and he believes some crazy shit about women. So
see, that's the thing. I might say crazy shit on the pod,
and you believe him,
I might believe him, but my behaviors don't. My behaviors won't. What's name? Nate behaviors will show that.
I just be joking. I just might throw a joke every once in a while, but people who know me know I'm not like that. No, that's not what you're doing though. Sometimes the jokes be turning into real life.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I'm telling you, they're not. They don't. I thought I was just cracking jokes, but
oh yeah. But these women, these feminists don't take jokes lightly. Yeah, they don't take jokes lightly. You can't joke around with them.
Sense of humor.
I have a friend who sent me a video about that. You know, the whole Galentines.
Yeah.
So these guys, they dress up in matching pajamas, and they're coming into the door one at a time. Guys, yeah. Galentine.
They just need to
instead of Galentine, it's Galentine.
Just put the A there.
That's what I'm. But then
replace the U with the A and okay.
Yeah, that's fine. That's cool. But my friend's sends me the video of these guys wearing pajamas and acting like women, recording themselves like TikToks. Hey, my name's Swerve and I brought the Hennessy. I'm like, they could keep that. This is obviously just a skit, but she gets the video, she sends it to me, and she says, "Wouldn't this be cool if guys did this for real? Why are you guys so afraid of sharing your feelings and hanging out with your homeboys? Why are you afraid to admit that you like hanging out with your homeboys?" I was like, I do like hanging out with my homeboys, and we don't have an issue talking about relationships, but we don't have to add the TikTok games and the matching pajamas. And we could sit around the table with some weed and some drinks and talk shit all night. It don't involve none of that extra.
Like, she said, "Why don't you guys feel comfortable doing what?"
She said, "Why don't?" She said something like, "Why don't you admit? Why are you guys afraid to admit that you like hanging out with your boys?"
You know who says that?
Who's that?
Not your wife, not Nate's wife, not my wife. Someone that doesn't have a husband.
Yeah, probably.
Reason being is because your wife know you like hanging out with the fellas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nate, your wife know you like hanging out with the fellas, right?
Yeah.
My wife, she knows that. Wives don't say, "Oh, you always want to hang out with the homeboys, blah, blah, blah," and shit like that. That's only the single chicks that be dating the wrong dude that I don't know what they got going on.
I don't understand why a single chick would want the man that they are supposedly going to end up with acting so feminine. Wearing the pajamas and doing the TikTok videos and the recording, doing all the stuff that the girls do. Why would you want a guy that does that?
You don't take advice from single women.
It was crazy because when she was talking
about how you should be in a relationship. Think about it.
Oh yeah, I already know.
A single person is telling you how a man should be in a relationship.
Not even that. A woman is telling a man how to be a man.
So you can't listen to them, Swerve. They'll get you.
See, but then when I go on tangents like this, that's when they think I'm more misogynistic than Nate. But I'm just spitting facts. That's all. I told them first thing she told me, I was like, well, Nate would definitely agree with me on this stance, because I'm sure Nate is not for the pussification of America.
Black men.
I'm not.
Especially not black men.
You know, social media works.
Nonetheless, hold on. Can we get
off track?
Can Nate
tell us your savage story first,
Nate,
and then maybe I can think of something.
Nate, you're give me your savage story, and don't lie about it, because I've known you for above 30 years.
I told you the gas station.
You telling me that's the worst?
Yeah, I told him.
That's what he's telling you.
Yeah, what more?
What you want? Oh, he's telling you. You know something else that he's not sharing.
I know. That can't be the worst.
Yeah,
I know for a fact that can't be the worst.
It could be the worst.
I don't know what more would be worse than that.
Leaving someone at the gas station is worse.
Yeah, they acting.
All right, whatever. I knew y'all niggas wasn't gonna want to answer it. Go ahead, Swerve.
I don't know about the savage you want.
I could answer it, but
savage is like you messing with a chick, and then she tell you don't fuck with any of her friends, and you go fuck her cousin. That's savage shit.
Okay, let me give you
niggas talking about.
You can't tell me.
Can you go get me a pack of cigarettes and driving off? That's whole shit.
Now you got
a real nigga would have said, "Bitch, get out the car."
Oh yeah,
that's savage.
Either way, that's pretty savage too. Making a girl walk back, find her way back home. That's pretty savage.
That's
when you done brought her miles away from her home, and then you just leave her somewhere.
What's savage?
And this is not the area of Ubers, I'm assuming.
This is not the era of Ubers.
You leaving
the era of technology.
You're leaving her in a well lit place that has people and phones and stuff like that. That's not savage.
It might not.
Savage would be if you pulled over at a rest stop. You know, the rest stop that only have the bathroom, and then take off on that. That is savage. That's savage shit. Leaving a bitch on 6th Ave and 8th Street is not savage.
Judo wants you to leave her in a situation when the next day, when she don't come home, you're the prime suspect, because your story sounds so fucked up. They're like, we're not ruling you out, buddy. You did what? Yeah, you're numero uno. I can only say, yeah, I left it right there parked that I had to leave. I didn't have too much crazy savage stories. Niggas into savage stuff. I was a gentleman, though.
My savage is pretty much just, back in my player days, kind of like, I don't know if the fuck boys know about this because it's the thing that we do. I'm not gonna say I'm still like that, but I was like that. When you kind of like make a girl fall in love with you, the fuck boys know exactly what I'm talking about. When you kind of like love bomb a girl so much and you make them fall in love with you, and to the point where you don't really know how to break up with a girl, so then you kind of do something fucked up, and then when they kind of announce like you did all these things to make me fall in love with you, and then you're like, well, I didn't tell you to fall in love with me, and then that's it.
Damn, niggas is fucked up out here.
That's to me that was kind of savage. What's
the fucked up thing that you did though?
The love bombing, the love bombing, the making her feel like I was actually really about that. But then
that was the beginning,
at the end,
but then at the end, you said you.
It's the way I let her. It's the way I let her down. Was the fucked up part. Oh. Some people are not good at breaking up with people. And I was one of those people.
Nigga, you made a whole girlfriend. That ain't savage.
But really, she wasn't really my girlfriend.
You said you had to break up, so.
Yeah, it was kind of like breaking the situation, breaking the situation that was never really a situation, breaking the situationship up. To me, it's just as hard as breaking up a relationship.
All right, let me bring the entertainment to That's Absurd podcast.
Go ahead.
So, Nate, who's your favorite rapper?
Juvenile, T.I. I'll give it T.I. this week. Put T.I. this is on my top 5. Put T.I. this week.
If Juvie say, if I'm in a...
Is that enough for me to know Juvie?
Yeah, if I'm in a...
If I'm in a room, okay. That's a very short one.
That's all you needed, right?
You just said if I'm in a. That's a very short. You look at caught that.
Well, that's pretty good for you because I still don't get it.
So
that's a Juvie verse.
Yeah, Juvie got a verse like that, right? So I was in the room with the chick, right? A little bust down situation. I've been boning her for months and stuff like that. She at the crib. She don't want to have sex, right? So I'm like, okay. So are you just gonna leave me horny? What we doing?
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, nah, she's not having sex. So I'm like, I'm already halfway naked. So I kind of like put her in between the leg area where it's like you would be in a position to titty fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So she's letting all this ride and blah, blah, blah. I'm slapping my penis on her nipple and stuff, shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then pearl necklace, nigga.
Okay. What's the savage part?
She didn't want me to. She thought I wasn't gonna. I'm over here beating my meat and
this
shit.
Is just something that we're just gonna do just for fun. Like this is it right here.
Yeah, like when a nigga beating his meat
about it. He ain't gonna spill on me. He gonna let me know. Okay, all right, let me get out the way. Get her that seat, please.
Yeah, so I gave her that pearl necklace. I guess she was super mad, right?
She can't be super mad. She got her titties out.
Exactly.
Now, if she was asleep and then you would have busted on her face while she's asleep, then she got a reason to be super mad.
I agree. So you're there. You see me beating my meat. You know what happens when shit like that, right? So she got super mad. She left. I get a text from some random dude talking about that was fucked up what I did.
She told a dude.
Listen. I guess this was like somebody else that she talked to or messed with. So he texted me, that's fucked up what you did to my girl, blah, blah, blah. She didn't, what's the name? She didn't appreciate that, blah, blah, blah.
I don't like this story no more.
Right? I asked that nigga, what did I do? Oh, she won't tell me, but.
But what?
She won't tell him what I did. She just tell him I violated her.
That's crazy. This whole situation. This is not even a sad. This is just. I feel more sorry for the guy at this point now because this story. I was enjoying the story until this bitch assness was introduced.
The savage was the giving her the pearl necklace, unwanted pearl necklace. That was the savage part.
Yeah, I guess. But now you introduce the bitch assness, that just ruined the whole story. Because this guy asking, that's messed up what you did to my girl.
She clearly lied to him.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, she said I probably.
But if you're not gonna if I'm your boyfriend, you come to me and say Juno did something fucked up to me, but you're not gonna tell me what Juno did. Who the hell am I supposed to go check Juno and say, oh, that's fucked up what you did, but she won't tell me what you did.
I'm
gonna say, yo, ask her what I did.
That's what I did. That's what I said. I said, what did I do? And he said she won't tell me. I said, ask her.
Yeah, ask her. Yeah, for sure.
I doubt he ever knew, but shit was. I thought it was crazy that the dude randomly texted me. Like, I don't even know the dude.
Yeah. I think about all the incidences like that I've had similar to that incident right there, and all the times that I could have died and I didn't die. But niggas die every day for shit like the shit that you're talking about right now.
But you see, you know why niggas die? Mm-hmm. Niggas would go do that shit at somebody else's house.
I'm saying sometimes you don't even know. Like, I was with somebody where I didn't know she had a boyfriend.
Yeah, and I'm not boning her at her house. I'm boning her at my house.
Either way, when niggas started telling me, oh, so-and-so's looking for you. They say you've been messing with his girl. I was like, who's his girl? And I'm like, well, she told me she didn't have no boyfriend. And now I got dudes following me, rolling up and down the street by my house, following my car. Crazy out here.
What year was
I
this?
remember when you got stalked. Classic.
What year was this?
Nate was one of the dudes that told me that Buddy was looking for me.
Classic.
This was...
It was like BBCC days, wasn't it?
Yeah, maybe like, I'm going to say 07 to be safe.
Okay, because I know it couldn't have been 02, 01.
Oh, no.
Because that's where it wasn't getting no cheeks.
Nah, because I got all my cheeks back. I got all my cheeks like post 04, post 03, 04.
You made up for lost times.
Yeah, I had to make up for lost time.
You got to do it.
Classic.
So
really, in that story, the guy was the victim. Though he's the one that was manipulated to calling you. He's over here trying to avenge this girl.
He's whole cucked out. He's getting cucked out here. He don't even know it.
Yeah, he don't know.
That's why I would never check a dude over a chick.
Yeah. And she's not. And she's crying, telling you, but she won't tell me what you did.
I would never check a dude over a chick, bro. If that's not my chick. Nah, can't do it. It's a cold world we live in.
Even if it is my chick, if she's my chick, I need to know all the information. How in the hell are you gonna tell me he did this, but you won't tell me what he did?
When I say chick, is like my wife. Mm-hmm. I wish she would tell me some nigga violated her, and she won't tell me what that nigga did. Shit, I wish. Play with it.
Yeah, at that point, just keep it to yourself.
They gonna be like,
"What you thought I was just gonna go whoop a nigga off the strength of you just saying, yeah, he violated me? Nah."
They gonna say,
know what's going on.
They gonna call Swerve and be like, "I told you that nigga Juno was a monster."
That's it. What else we got going on?
What else we got? Nate,
we didn't even start the absurdities yet. We need to go into the big thing last week, the Super Bowl.
Oh, Super Bowl! What did you guys think about? The game was trash. What did you guys think about the Super Bowl halftime performance? Was it what you guys expected?
First, I would like to say I ain't never cheered for a Patriot in my life. I ain't never cheered for nobody that was red, white, and blue, unless they was Haiti or America during the Olympics.
I kind of wanted the Patriots to win.
Nah, Drake made this is his second year. I'm glad he made it, but once he got to the Super Bowl, you see, like this was too big for him. This moment was too big for him. That defense, the Seahawks defense was just too much for him.
Too big for him. Huh?
Yeah, too big. He couldn't handle it. Either way, Seahawks won.
It was a shitty game too, because it was just a whole bunch of field goals, one touchdown at the end. right?
What if
Yeah,
they never traded away Russell? He'd have been able to get that.
Shut up.
I think of these possibilities. Because that's the last. I try to associate what was the last time.
you talking about if they never? You talking about if the Seahawks would have never traded away Russell Wilson?
That's like Russell
It don't
Wilson.
even make
They
sense.
wouldn't have got to the Super Bowl.
It doesn't even
Maybe,
make sense
maybe.
what he's trying to imply because they won the fucking Super Bowl.
You're right.
He's talking-
I'm saying
he's talking-
my
he's
thing
talking
is how
about
Russell slipped himself and lost himself. That's how Russell didn't get a chance to get his.
Because Russell did lose a Super Bowl. He won a Super Bowl, but he also lost one on that famous.
Yeah, he got
when
one
supposed
over
to
there,
run
Nate.
it. Yeah, he got one.
But he had one. He last one he won was lost, right? He has one. He won one first, then lost one.
Yeah, he won one, and then the one he lost was when they said he was supposed. They should have just gave it to Beast Mode, but they ended up going for it or something, and they didn't make it.
They got intercepted.
Okay, at least he got one though.
Yeah.
Nate didn't even know he had one, bro.
I didn't know he had one.
Yeah.
I thought I knew for sure he had lost his last one, so I didn't know if he had one since he got one.
Yeah, he got one.
Okay, he got one. I'll give him that.
Yeah, he got a Super Bowl ring, and he got Sierra. You know, he's winning in life. Niggas call him corny, but
I thought he only had one. I was like, all right. Sometimes most people retire without that, so I give him props. He got the one. He's not out here moving like your boy. They kicked out the NFL a little too early. The co-host, nigga with the fucking funny hats, dog.
Nate, what did
Cam.
you think? Nate,
Cam.
what did you think about the Super Bowl halftime performance? We're still on the Super Bowl.
I popped in and saw some of the halftime performance. Of course, I didn't know.
Ask me, Juno.
Where did you see that, Nate?
I forgot Nate didn't even watch the game.
I saw something online on my way, and I was getting ready to drive up. You know, I figured it was going to be in English, so I could use some of that Super Bowl time to drive, which I did. And I wasn't not mad. It was a pretty riveted, non-spoken English performance. I don't get what kind of message we get out of Bad Bunny because when he was introduced to us first, they brought us some on a nice Drake beat. You don't have to know. You don't even have to speak the language. You rock with it. And then they gave us more and more that reggaeton. And then I'm seeing. Then a lot of the times I've seen they were trying to halfway sassy him up, and more they were cross dressing him. And after a while, like, listen, man, we're gonna do this about the Chico thing, or we out here making Buddy half a homo. Which is it gonna be? He had niggas gyrating on each other. I don't really know what they're going for. You know what I'm saying? It was a little mixy for me. You know, they over here pulling Chicos and yanking them out the streets in America. You trying to do we're all Americans, North America, South America. Don't give Trump any ideas because we taking shit right now. Yeah. Don't make because you seem like you saying this all.
They're not doing shit with it.
Yeah, y'all not doing shit. Don't give Trump any ideas. We taking some shit right now. Don't fuck with Trump. Just took the fucking oil tanker headed to Cuba the other day.
Yeah, stick to the Super Bowl.
So either way, yeah, that was my thing about it. I know he was doing unity with Latin America, North America, South America. I was like, we're just North America. That's what we promote on this side. We don't even promote North America. We promote America. We ain't even fucking with Canada like that. So, you know what I'm saying? So I know he was trying to do it for people. That part I give him his props, but I don't know. But then like I said, I didn't expect nothing from it. I've realized the Super Bowl for 5 consecutive years now, they've done stuff that piss people off. That's what they do now. It ain't even about the Super Bowl anymore. It's about what can we do to cause the most motion, get the most people pissed
Kendrick
off.
Lamar was pissed off people?
Kendrick wasn't ready.
There's always going to be somebody who's pissed off.
Kendrick one wasn't really a pissed off people, but it was because he didn't do it very black. So people were kind of mad about that.
So people was pissed off it was too black. And now this one was too Spanish.
But people didn't go into it being mad at the selection. I'm talking about just from the selection, people have been mad the last couple of years. I think the only one they probably wasn't mad at was probably the Missy Elliott one, Katy Perry.
People was mad at K. Dot because they were like, oh, we should have got Wayne. Until we seen Wayne like a little later at Louisiana, and we're like, oh yeah, no, we could have kept Wayne. Stay home.
Wayne could have did it.
Because he was in this. Because
not that way. Yeah, it depends on what way you get it.
No,
yeah,
I'm telling you, Wayne could have did a Super Bowl performance.
Yeah,
in New Orleans,
maybe 10 years ago. Yeah,
in New Orleans, Wayne could do that shit tomorrow.
It depends on.
Yeah, but it's not gonna. But what level do you think? You think you're gonna see a performance like I seen last weekend?
Yeah,
because Bad Bunny killed that stage. I don't think Lil Wayne could do that.
Young Wayne used to put on the fucking.
Young Wayne, maybe 10, 15 years ago.
You want Wayne gyrating on other men like Nate said? Is that what you call it for,
right.
Swerve?
Can I tell y'all what I thought about the Super Bowl?
Go ahead.
Y'all niggas don't know music, right? Y'all niggas don't know real entertainment. Bad
Okay,
Bunny
go
came out there, awesome performance. Just because you can't, and I would think Juno would think differently since he's the big Afro beats guy, and you don't need to understand someone's language to feel the vibes.
I didn't say nothing about the music.
Okay,
Yeah.
well,
I
I
ain't
think
even
that's
give
how
my
it should
take
be.
yet. That nigga already put my take together. Nate.
It's looking like you agreeing with Nate too much. That's all.
Go ahead.
It's all about the vibes to me, and I think if you come into it with a clear mind, thinking, "Hey, I'm here for the vibes," of course you don't speak Spanish. The thing is, you guys don't be around regular people throughout your day. The next day I went to work, I seen the Moonblood and how they were speaking on the performance. It was crazy. They talking about most of the country speaks English, so why can't we have a performer that speaks some English? I didn't understand the word they were saying.
I can understand why they would feel like that.
No, but how could you understand that when you say you listen to Afro beats all the time and you don't understand what they're saying?
I don't have a problem.
Like
I don't have a problem with the music.
But they had a problem with the music only because they couldn't understand the language.
I can understand why someone would feel like that.
Music,
even though you don't feel like that.
Even though I don't feel like that. Yeah, I can see why somebody would feel like that.
Music don't require you to know the lyrics.
I don't think so.
Enough. If it's good enough, you don't have to.
Because even the songs that come on the radio, even though they're speaking English, your first time hearing it, you don't know the lyrics, but you still like the song.
It's just no different than opera. Opera ain't even got no words in it.
Opera has words. It's a different language. It's Italian.
Some of them, just some of them they're just saying, yeah, exactly.
No, they're all words. They're
this
all
nigga
words.
just be pulling shit out of his ass, bro.
They're all words. They're all words.
I'm assuming some of them they're just hitting some notes, but maybe
they're all words. They're all words.
It's all
Some
words.
of the words be dragged out a little longer, but they're all words. They're not just making shit up here.
I'm not gonna argue that. You might be right.
You think if you could go up there and just freestyle it?
Because there's some operas that have no. I know a guy, he plays piano at the airport he's online. He'll play piano for everybody, and he's also an opera singer. He'll just start riffing and start singing certain notes. Not all operas have lyrics to it. Some is just the notes they sing. That's what I'm telling you. And still the crowd gets there to go to clapping. You want to fuck some white people set up there. You go play some classical music and let them know you know the classic arts. They automatically file you as one of the good ones.
You in there with them, Nate, huh?
You in there. I think you're one of the good ones.
Bad Bunny brought out Ricky Martin, Lady Gaga, and who else? Oh, Cardi B was up there. She did a little. She didn't do no performing, but she did a little cameo like during the dance set. I guess she was up there doing a little two-step. I thought it was a pretty good performance.
I ain't even gonna lie to you.
And there wasn't a lot of gay shit in there. There was only one gay moment. Not even. It was one moment where it had two guys like leaned up in a truck, doing a little slight gyration.
That's a little
nothing
gay.
Crazy. Just a little gay.
That seems full homosexual to me.
Oh, that's not full homosexual. There's levels.
That's
levels.
That's full. It gets deeper.
Yeah, it definitely gets deeper. Pause.
Nah, but
I can't.
I didn't really even pay attention to the performance. I was just listening to the music. The music is good.
Yeah,
right?
The music's good.
The music's good. He makes good music. But I can understand why majority of the population in America would be like, nigga, give us English. We fucking Americans. If you broadcasting this shit to America, nigga, we need English.
But America is not English. America doesn't have a language. America doesn't have an official language.
Yes, it does. What are you talking about?
What's America's official
English,
language?
nigga.
Let me Google this. Niggas just.
I mean, Trump just made it this year.
No, he did not, nigga. Our official language has been English since founding.
Official. No, that
official.
You don't know what official means
Okay.
then.
Yeah, we never had no official language.
Get the fuck out. Listen,
you don't know what official means.
Listen, you guys are.
Who put it on paper? Who put it on paper and wrote it and signed it and said this is official?
You guys are speaking to an American history major. I am telling you.
So tell me when
the
was
official language for America, for the USA, has always been English.
When was that signed into law? When was that signed into law, history major? Please tell me. Let me know. Because you can tell me when the Declaration of Independence was signed.
1676.
You making shit up. Let me check.
Okay. But yeah.
Either way, America's...
I listen to the music. The music's good.
You see, it says yes as of 2025. That's what I'm telling you. It just got made into law.
Fuck out of here, bro.
2025, yeah.
Nigga don't want to follow. Nigga don't want to hear. Nigga don't want to hear facts out here.
We never had an official one before that.
Yes, we did. It's always been English. Listen,
it's just a bunch of Americans speaking English. That's all.
Listen. Okay, y'all got it. It's
not official. Yeah, I know. We gotta have this one.
You have pockets in America that never spoke English and probably never will.
Fuck up. What are you talking about? Oh, let me guess. There's a Spaniard community in the middle of America that no one knows about, right? And they only speak Spanish.
There's Spanish communities near Texas, cities near Texas that's been near the bordering Mexico that didn't spoke Spanish forever. There's parts of Miami that spoke Creole.
Just in Miami where niggas trying to order at McDonald's, they didn't speak no English.
Those parts that
I understand what argument are you making, Nate?
I'm saying
Nate's going too extreme. He's trying to say that everybody in that community or whatever doesn't speak no English.
I'm saying there's some areas for forever that pocket has never spoke.
That's not true. Never been, not in America.
Yes, in America,
not
especially
in America.
Areas that used to be Mexico, places that like in the West Coast, they have areas.
You don't even know what places used to be Mexico and how it became America.
Yeah, from the war with Mexico. What are you talking about? How it became the war? How it became America? When they lost it, they used to own America.
It's called the Mexican-American War. Niggas be thinking we're idiots out here sometimes because he went to college and shit.
He out here learning the white man's version of history. Not even the real history.
The white man version.
Yeah, the white man version of history. The worst version. The version that paint us all as heroes.
You know what? They gave you a false. We might as well just burn that degree then, because that shit ain't even real. What classes you took?
It's real. It's what the white.
It's real, but I'm saying, but they taught him. They taught him fugazi. Everything they taught him was fake.
That's why you know. That's why you don't believe there's no black people here.
Talk about a history, official language. Official language.
I found out America deported more black people out of America to the neighboring islands than they fucking took in.
They deported them, right?
Ain't that some shit? So a lot of the fucking Yanks or the former black American Indians got shipped to the neighboring islands. What's the name?
To go work.
Imagine he's the black American. Listen to him. The black American Indians,
but the original Aboriginals. Some of the black ones, they shipped them around, moved them around. What's the name? And the ones that really wasn't working, that they couldn't contain, they shipped them out to Angola, killed them off. This, that, and third. Because they had different ways. You had people that used to been here, just keep them in bondage didn't work. They know their history, so now you got to move them around. They tried state to state.
What page can I go find this information on, Nate?
Go on X. What Twitter all
page?
Over the place.
What Twitter page?
I go. That's all over. I sent it to you guys. I know y'all act like I don't see it. Some have different ones. Multiple different sightings. People have different history books. Don't think we grew up on history books after the 60s. All that shit is Jewified. That's why the only thing we know about is the World War II. You don't know about none of the real breakdown of America. America did not start in 1776. People was already here. There's buildings that predate here. Black folks is already here. Even the whole concept does not even fucking work.
You know what start mean? When it's based on a country, it's when that country gains its independence.
Yeah,
that's when they say that's when the country started.
Independence and conquering a country is two different things.
When you wipe out
they
one
left
that's already there.
They left as refugees from one country. They came and conquered the country they landed on.
So they didn't conquer it. They were on a mission.
Call it whatever you want to call it. They wiped out everybody who was there.
They wiped out
the black people that were there.
They conquered them.
Some of them. Yeah, conquered them.
They swapped some of them out with the slaves and integrated them so we wouldn't know who was a slave and who was not a slave. They
took over that shit. Conquered, took over that shit. You can call it whatever you want to call it.
Took over that shit.
Yeah. It's all shit now.
When niggas ain't doing shit with land, you supposed to take that shit.
I'm not saying they would. I'm just saying whose land it was.
Motherfuckers out there growing corn and shit. Come on, man. We got cotton out. We could be making t-shirts out here. Y'all talking about corn.
Just like when the protesters in LA was talking about, this is our land. This is our land. Right, we belong here. Y'all wasn't doing shit with it. They
That's right,
took
but
that
it's still
shit,
their land, though.
and now
Yeah. Sometimes, two
There's
things
a
can be
Hollywood
true.
in
It's my
LA.
land, and I don't want to do nothing with the land. It's fine.
Yeah, it's my
still
land
my
to do
land.
nothing with. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's my, who the fuck is you to tell me,
What I need to be doing with my land.
Yeah. It's what
I
they
like
got-
my land so I can look at it. That's all.
The white folks say that all the time about Africa. Like, look, they're living in mud huts. They should be happy we should go after them. Like, yeah, it's our land to make mud huts with. You think we wanted to develop our land so we go to work 5 days out the week and only spend 8 hours a day at home? We had a system that we wanted. We ain't asked for your shit. What are you talking about? Look at those.
This is the guy that drives 4 electric cars.
I'm just saying, I'm a man of the time.
Talking about he would have rather stayed in the mud huts.
I didn't.
He didn't say he would rather, but he understands, just like how you understand that people might not want to listen to a halftime show with no English. He understands how people might not want to be interfered with.
Is that not a reasonable thing for?
Yeah, just like it's reasonable for a person to say, you know what, I don't want to be working 40 hours a week
I
and
say
having
it's not
to.
reasonable. I'm
That's
talking
reasonable.
about the
Super Bowl thing.
The Super Bowl thing. Is that not reasonable?
Let me think about it. I think it is reason. I think it is reasonable.
Listen, it's American football, not football, soccer.
But
American football.
But listen though, but you're saying all that, but it's a halftime show, and it's not only Americans that play the game. It's not only Americans that coach. It's not only Americans that announce.
And it's
Most of the performers are from, not most of them, but a lot of them are descendants from other countries. So why can't they have representation?
And it was the most viewed halftime, so you can't tell me they did.
I don't know if that's true though.
It wasn't the most viewed.
I heard those numbers were not false, not true numbers.
People want to hate, but either way, they're super great numbers. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, they were still good. They're still like top 5 all time.
So what as football being as political as it is, it still made something. I'm just saying 2 things could be true.
And it could have been worse because, less like Nate said, the guy has turned very flamboyant since a couple years after the Drake feature, but he didn't do all that. I was thinking there's gonna be guys in man thongs and stuff, but he didn't do none of that during the performance.
Yeah, he ain't pull a little Nas X.
Is he gay?
I don't know.
I don't think he's like Nate. He's a little fluid. He ain't he's just a little fluid. He's a little fluid, but he ain't all the way there.
He
280.
He a little OT.
Yeah, he probably about like 199. 201, something like that.
It's testosterone.
But what you guys think about Chris after the Super Bowl halftime show? Chris Brown tweeting, "We can officially say y'all need me."
This nigga Chris. Listen, we would like to see a Chris Brown performance, but Chris needs to understand nobody need him right now. Anytime we try to put this guy back up, he shoots himself in the foot. I'm done with Chris Brown.
What do you do?
I'm trying to figure out what he did after the Rihanna shit.
Yeah, he just letting
this nigga's been in the news ever since the Rihanna shit. This nigga's always been in the news for either assaulting somebody or trying to fight somebody. The dude's angry. He's an angry, light-skinned man. I don't know what it is, but dudes need to chill.
Who else would put on a better halftime performance other than Chris
Brown?
Breezy?
Chris Brown would put on a great halftime show, but he needs to realize we don't need him.
I'm talking about like these halftime shows haven't been like performance.
We need to go back to the whites. Go back to Maroon 5. Maroon 5 ain't nobody wasn't complaining when Maroon 5 was up there.
But they not
when
performing.
U2 was up there.
We need niggas on the halftime. We need backflips and the performer actually doing the shit, not the
performance. Well, yeah, Chris Brown, but who else? There's other people.
At the moment, Chris Brown probably the only one
that we haven't seen already.
That we know for sure would kill that shit.
That we know for sure
that would not let down the
that we haven't and that we haven't already seen, because we know Beyonce would kill it. We know Bruno Mars would kill it. There could be a few, like a mix of old performers. Like I say, if you do like these 3 right here would be a perfect trio. Flo Rida, Pitbull, and Maroon 5. You get all 3 of them on the stage, nobody's gonna be mad.
Yeah, they're gonna please.
Everybody's represented. They're all doing pop music.
What you need is to have the
party music.
The to really get it back is have that beat drop and you get that
We can be stopped now. Good,
because it's bad, boy.
Diddy would put on
if we get imagine if that was a surprise Super Bowl shit for like the next year. That shit would fucking.
If we get Bad Boy and Friends and they bring out Mace, they bring out they bring out Cassidy. Not Cassidy, I mean Cassie. Woo, we get a Cassie performance.
Cassie
squash the beef.
Bag up. I don't know.
No, just tell her to squash the beef. We doing this for the culture.
Oh, we doing squash the beef for the culture.
We squashing the beef. Yeah, I done did my time. My dog come out in 4 inches. Say, yo, I done did my time. We doing this for the culture. Squash the beef.
Squash the beef. Settle the settlements.
She come out and do that. You been waiting so long. She come out and drop a little hit.
Now's a perfect time for a nice little remix to that. You know, she let Corey Laurie hop on that Bad Boy something. Get one of these little kids, run it right back up.
Post Malone, we ain't seen Post Malone yet. We got to go back to making these white people happy because I don't like them being pissed off. The NFL,
I know Chris Brown would make the white folks happy. They like to see our niggas juking and jiving.
Yeah, I guess they would bear it. They wouldn't be too excited about it, but they'd be like, at least it's English. And then I'm sure they'll get out all the slick shots, woman beater. Niggas is not gonna let Chris Brown forget about that.
Like she didn't deserve it.
You see, that's why you're number one.
She said she deserved it. This is her words.
Oh, she said she deserved it?
Yeah, she said she was the one else in the wrong.
She whooped his ass first. We know that.
She just let my dog.
She whooped his ass first. The narrative didn't go with it. She just, he had to bite the bullet that day. It made him paint him as the bad guy. We said this on this podcast before that she's really the villain because she never went back to fix it, even though she's the one that started that day. He lost his career. She became a billionaire. Even though she's not even dropping any music, she could clearly vindicate him, saying, "All right, guys, get over it. It's old news. Me and him are good now. I'm married." We out here giving her gifts during what's name? None of that. She just taking all of the good side and riding off through the other.
Mm-hmm.
It's a dirty game.
And would it change anything on like how people view her if she did that?
Not at all.
No, they expect that from her though.
What expect what?
They expect Rihanna to slap a nigga across his face.
They don't expect the apology. It's bad for the brand. You can't be saving these niggas.
Yeah, she's good girl turned bad. Maybe the overly, but
fuck these niggas' life up and keep it moving. That's
keep it moving.
You seen this week? Your girl's bodyguard came out and claimed that he heard her said that she shot Tory Lanez.
Are you talking about the friend Kelsey?
Yeah, Kelsey's friend. Yeah, he heard her call her.
So where was he at during the trial? Where was all this during the trial?
He didn't want to testify. Remember, they kept him from testifying or something like that.
Niggas doing shit for clout.
Yeah,
I don't know why he would come out and say he'd say it against her, but this is a theory we always heard. And the reason she didn't testify. Remember, she had her thing. She didn't have to testify.
So now you let a nigga rot in prison. Now two people. Now you just as bad as Meg now because you and Meg got this nigga rotting in jail. I don't blame Kelsey if she's the shooter. Of course, I'm not going to tell on myself.
Everybody knows Kelsey the shooter.
Okay, but so that's why I don't blame Kelsey because I'm not going to tell on myself. But these other two people knew, and y'all letting Tory rot in jail when you know that it was Kelsey that did it.
It's messed up that Meg let your boy go down for that, but she got shot. She figured she needs some justice. But if this was, it's your fault anyways because you're messing with someone that your friend was already messing with. So
I got a question. I got a two-part question for y'all. Terrence Crawford was on an interview with The Pivot, and they had said something. I'm sure you heard it, but when he said something about the taking the money for the fight, and then the dude that was interviewing him said, "Well, shit, I'd sell my soul for 10 mil." And then 30 mil, and then Terrence Crawford said
it wasn't that low. It was 100.
Yeah, it was a big number. Whatever the number was,
it was 100 million.
100 mil. He said, "I'd sell my soul for 100 mil," and then Terrence Crawford said, "Well, I guess we see how your what your character is."
Yeah.
which was crazy because his face just like shut down. I'm sure he in his mind he was just thinking like, yeah, I'm just joking around.
He was just joking like that's the normal.
Yeah, he was not joking. 100 a good amount for a soul. What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly. It's a joke because a soul is not a tangible thing, so that's why it seems like it's a joke. But then
people buying it for the low ski. Ain't nobody selling 100 million. Ain't nobody selling it for 100 million.
What you think a soul is going for right now?
A promising career. Let me see. It definitely ain't going for 100 million though. It might
probably a little higher.
No, man. It's going way less than that.
If you say selling your soul equates to being a plant, and you say a plant is someone like Kevin Hart, you don't think he's made more than 100 million off of this deal he made with whoever he sold his soul to?
Yeah, but they're not giving him 100 million up front. He's working.
I'm saying that's how you sell your soul, though. If some guy walks up to you and say, "I'm gonna buy your soul," it's not gonna be an upfront cash thing. It's gonna be you sign with blood, and then your career just takes off, and now you're just making money left and right.
Oh, you think it's like a contract? Like it's like 100 years in the span, 100 million in the span of 10 years type deal, 10 million a year type deal.
Yeah,
that'd probably be more reasonable instead of just up front. Because
I need it all up front.
Yeah.
Judo
needs an NLE deal with his soul. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, so that was the first part of the question when you're questioning someone's character. So now, dang, what was I just talking about? Character.
Selling their soul.
No, before that. Oh, we're talking about Meg. So now, if you're a person like Klay Thompson, and we're just talking about character, you looking at someone like Meg, knowing the situation, or maybe not knowing the situation, and you possibly know that she put a innocent man in jail. Mm-hmm. What does that say about your character that you're out here gallivanting with this woman who put an innocent man in jail?
It means you a suck ass nigga. And you know what else to bring it back? Remember, Klay Thompson is corny.
Yeah, we did bring that. Yeah, we did mention that in a couple.
He's always been corny though.
Has he?
He's just not now.
I don't think we've seen it. We didn't see it before because the women he's been dating were not in the open like that, and they were probably like his speed.
No, I'm talking about just a corny person. Like we all see the trying too hard to act tough, Klay Thompson.
It always seems like that coming from a light skinned dude.
I guess
anybody trying to be tough, if they light skinned, it seems like they're trying too hard. But yeah, I agree. He might be a little corny, but yeah, I was just thinking about the character of someone who would be willing to, be dating someone who put an innocent man in jail. Does he think about it?
I don't know. He could be on the mindset that he believes Tory shot her.
Yeah.
If that's his belief system, then no, you can't question his character. But if he has inclinations that, yeah, she put this innocent man in jail and I'm dating her, that would show a character flaw.
He had the inclinations until she put that monkey on him. The inclinations go away real quick.
Make you forget.
He probably said, yeah, I would have shot you for this too.
Yeah.
You gotta keep this on the hooks. Yeah.
But it's all based on his actual belief system. If he believes Tory shot her
or his character,
got the right person in jail, that wouldn't what's the name. But if he in his mind believes she put, if she believes what you believe and dating her, it'll show some bad character.
But if you believe she did it, but you still with her anyway, then you would sell your soul.
Yeah, that's selling your soul.
Because she did it to him, she'll do it to you.
Niggas wilding, bro. Over box. What
Speaking
about you,
selling
Nick?
soul?
What was your take, Nick?
Oh, I thought it was a little wild throw that he said, but I know he was joking. I mean, the guy already told you everything's not about money. So he's not the type of dude. So when you tell him, I'll sell my soul for 100 million, you're like, yeah, but that just kind of shows that's your integrity. That's your thing. Everybody got a price. I guess he's trying to say everybody got a price, or he's saying his thing, something's got a price. But people pick and choose what they got eye for. That's all.
I think he was just trying to make the guy. He really just made the guy look bad for no reason because we all know what he was saying. And nobody actually thinks that he's literally going to sell his soul for. And then equating to selling your soul to not having character is crazy when all they said was you wouldn't take a fight for 300 mil.
Yeah, because he got his mind made up that he's not doing it.
How did turning down a fight end up to equating to
it's
selling your soul?
It made sense in the context that they were speaking on. It made sense about how, I guess he was like, because he retired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he said he's not fighting no more.
He's not fighting no more.
But if somebody offered you a big enough check,
he don't want to do it. Mm-hmm. So that's where he's brought in the character thing, because it's like this is something I told myself I do not want to do it.
But you've been doing it for the last however many years.
Somebody comes up to me with money, will I do it? He's saying no, I wouldn't do it because I done told myself I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
That's different. That's different. This is like,
but
okay,
that's
I understand. Okay, I've never had a thumb in my butt before. Now I don't want to do it. Now, if I say I'm going to do it for some money, then that's compromising my integrity.
That's
if I've been taking thumbs up my butt my whole life, this is something I've been doing since I was a child, and now someone want to offer me 300 mil to put a thumb in my butt? Come on.
Yeah, if you say you've been delivered and you're not gays no more.
Yeah, you say I was only doing it for a certain amount. Now I'm past that amount. Now this is the get. Now I'm past that amount. I need to do it. Now you might as well do it for free.
Yeah, so you on that was some. You brought the homosexual into it, Nate.
You know why I brought that up? Because we might as well.
Nate.
I brought it up because
Nate.
That's how you got to get the fight out of him.
Okay, let him go ahead.
I figured how you got to get the fight out of him. Whenever he offers, he say he won't do it for 100 million. Just tell him, all right, fuck it. Will you fight him for free?
Yeah,
he says no. He says no. He's not fighting. Well, but Nate, the Klay Thompson part, that wasn't really the question.
What was the question?
The question was about the character and Klay Thompson type shit.
Oh, yeah, character. Yeah,
repropose the second part of the question, Swerve.
My bad. Yeah, his character. You said you're spot on. Your character is gonna look a little flawed if you're cool with her doing someone else dirty like that and you're just going along with it. But he's trying to secure his wins. You know what I'm saying? I
think it's a lot of dudes that be with wives, girlfriends, and they wives just be flawed doing some grimy shit, but you always got to have their back. But this is different.
Just think about it. Who has more bad guys in their life than women?
They got 100 different bad guys. This is not prior though. This is after the fact.
Yeah, you're right. This is after. It's not the same. And women be having a lot of bad guys, but
yeah.
If I know him personally, like I've been listening to this guy's music, and I know the story, that it was a national story. Yeah, it's like somebody going to date OJ after the trial.
Not guilty, nigga.
I guess. Yeah. Meg wasn't guilty.
Classic. Speaking of buying souls, you guys seen there's still fallout from the Epstein list. They released more this week.
Is anything on that list actually official, or is this just all hearsay still?
Wait a minute, it's all hearsay. These are all stuff that are actually on the list. Is the fact that's why people saying, why are they not arresting people? Why are they not doing more follow-up? All these stuff are actually shit that's on the real list. These are real stuff.
But this hasn't been investigated to see if it's actually true.
They act like they have more reason to investigate. There's not enough there, but we've seen shit talking about murder, eating children, all sorts of shit.
The whole Epstein file was to get Trump in there.
They thought they had Trump.
But he's not in there, right? For shit that they wanted him to be in there for.
No, they got Trump in there for shit too. They got him for them. Here's what I think what they did. They did such a huge file dump that there's so much in there that's there and not there. There's so much that people don't even know it's true anymore. So Trump went to denying it first, and then they dropped it. And they proved that he dropped it without.
You know why I know Trump's not in there negatively?
Trump is in there negatively. Absolutely.
You know why? Let me tell you why I know Trump is not in there negatively.
Tell us why you think. Go ahead.
These Epstein files has been there since before Biden got into office. Mm-hmm. How much Biden and Hillary Clinton hate President Donald Trump. You telling me if he was in there compromised, that information
Because
wouldn't
their
have came
people is
out for
compromised
Trump
too,
not
though.
to
If
win.
you realize how much Bill Clinton's compromising that bitch,
What does
you-
that
you
have
might
to
wanna
do
hold
with
back
winning
too.
the presidency?
What?
They had access to all this before Hillary lost.
They did. The whole list. The whole
That's why
list
I'm
had
telling you,
already-
Unless they
Democrats-
plan on giving out part of the list, they're gonna have to implicate other people too. Also,
Exactly.
Democrats.
The political party would have released that information to stop Donald Trump from winning the presidency.
No,
You think
couldn't
so?
have, because
Yes.
they're
You
think so?
compromisers are.
I tell
You know how many of them would have went down?
Listen, let Juno even tell you.
they
nothing,
would have
nigga.
released
This shit
what
is
they
new to you.
wanted to
What the fuck
release,
you talking
just like
about?
these.
You are
this
you are listening.
If
administration-
Bill Clinton is doing the exact same thing that Donald Trump is doing, why would they want to go tell Donald
Listen.
Trump because it's gonna implicate Bill
they
Clinton?
would have. They would have released the information they wanted to release, just like this
do that.
administration is releasing the information
no, that
they
is
want
not
to
what
release.
happened. That would not have happened.
What you mean
And
that's
it
not
couldn't
what
have-
would
They
happen?
released 3 million pages, and it's not just Donald Trump that's on these 3 million pages. There's people on the pages that they didn't want to be implicated, but
I know
they had to put them out.
The shit is gonna go. This shit is gone global. Epstein's not an American issue. That shit's going
Yeah, it's a
global.
issue.
Yeah, it's
global
always been a global issue. They didn't know it because they didn't know who was on the list. He just happens to be an American, but he travels everywhere. And then got his own island. Anybody can come to the island.
Well, Prince Charles has already been removed from the royal family from before Trump was in office. From the blowback from it. Then they've been knew everyone else on it. Trump's implicated on it. Bill Clinton's implicated on it. There's a lot of folks that Hillary Clinton, all sorts of people. Depends on just different stories out on the web. But they had so much information
What
on there.
does whatever word you use mean?
Implication. There's different people telling different stories from up to.
I'm
up
trying to say,
up-
what would we consider him being implicated in?
Someone telling a story that they were raped. Someone saying story that he killed somebody. You talking about Trump stuff for murder?
But the thing
for
with
rape?
implication,
These aren't just-
implication is just someone saying something. If they don't
Why I
investigate
don't
any
see
of
this
this,
shit on
all of it's
CNN?
implication. All of it's because they're not. Why is it not on CNN?
Why I'm not seeing this stuff that Nate's talking about, the rape,
Shit's
the
on
killing
X.
on
This shit's
CNN?
everywhere. Why would
On
they put it on
CNN.
Yeah, because CNN's they're trying to sweep this shit under the rug.
They have people
Because there's really not going to be any charges coming from this. So really, all it's going to be is just a public court of opinion. So if we don't air this on CNN, then eventually people are going to forget about it.
You have
That's
folks
what their
on
hopes are.
CNN on the list. This
Yeah.
is how deep it is. It's talking about everyone's compromised. This shit has people that's on it on the list. Because this guy was reaching out to everyone.
Did they say Don Lemon was on the list?
I don't know about Don Lemon, but I know like I already know when they released the list like almost 4 years ago. I already knew the people that when they tell you Jay-Z, Pusha T that came out this week. This shit came out. This is not new. It just they
What
officially
Jay-Z, Pusha T?
Yeah,
Have you guys seen?
Nigga, they said Jay-Z, Pusha T they done back in '96, whatever, set him up. Some girl they put a body on them too. These aren't just hearsay.
Like a body, like and killed somebody.
No, like a body, like they done assaulted somebody. Grape, like y'all shouldn't have been making fun of Drake. Drake's name ain't on that shit. like that shit. Like the Hollywood is fucking cooked, and it's not only Hollywood. It was science. It was Epstein was like a super fucking villain. Like a super villain that just went around calling anyone but everything. This is like literally like the world's most interesting man. You just tough from his email. He just called anyone up, and these people were brazen about how they were talking. Hey, I'm gonna be over at your spot this weekend. Give us the age you want, this, other, third, something like that. The shit was crazy.
Have you guys seen the? It's a recent clip that came out. So the Kanye's workout plan came out in 2016.
Yeah,
the video starts off. It's like kind of like a maze with all these girls that's trying to get to the end of the maze. So they're running, they're doing push-ups, sit-ups, and then they get to the next part of the obstacle course. There's little kids on the obstacle course. These women are running after the little kids. They're picking up the little kids and they're sifting through the little kids. Some of them go this way. The good ones, they pick them up and they take them to the other way. The good kids that the women pick up and take them to the end of the maze. When you get to the end of the maze, you look up and it says baller party. And it has a picture of 5 guys: P. Diddy, Jay-Z, Donald Trump, Bill Gates, and what's the other guy from Rockefeller? Dame Dash. Shit was crazy to me. That they had these women picking up little kids. The kids are. We can go look at it right now.
Yeah, but
it's on YouTube. It's the Kanye West video.
Are we watching the altered video?
It's the original video from. Go on YouTube right now. I'm sure YouTube didn't change the video. It's the same exact video that we didn't notice.
That's another thing. As you notice, as this thing came out, you notice now they're on super uploaded AI. So it's like you don't even know what's real, what's fake.
You don't even know what's real, what's fake anymore.
No, but
luckily, we already had the list and all this shit already. Pizzagate and all this shit stems from it. These were stuff they're calling conspiracy. We already know all this.
What's Pizzagate?
4 years before. Pizzagate was a.
You'll hear like the Moonblonde. They'll be like on, and they'll be sneaking around like Aniston and like other like famous white people. They'll be sneaking around talking about pizza. When they're referring to pizza, they're talking about little kids. So they'll be saying, "Oh yeah." So they'll be at a party and and they'll be laughing about it in front of people's face because we don't know what the hell they're talking about. Like, "Oh yeah, the great party," but it was even better when the pizza came out. Oh, well, we like all different types of pizza,
that's code word for little kids,
for young kids.
And they have like jerky means like eating people. There's all different code words. And
you know what? I ain't got time for that shit.
I know.
That's what they want.
They want you to have time.
They gonna have
time.
They gonna have it. Because I ain't got time for that shit.
Because nobody's looking for these. Nobody's looking for these thousands of kids that go missing every year. So of course they're just gonna have.
It's perfect. That's why there's an email. There was an email from Epstein on there for Epstein with the soccer player, the one that's all the owner, team owner that's always doing the silent sign. He was on there saying the same thing. These same people that should be rioting and going all that, they're too busy. They're too busy being distracted by Jay-Z and NFL and white women. The same people that should be rioting. So these folks that control us know that they control us by distraction. You would see the emails are crazy. You should see how they be talking about people saying the Goyams let them go work for their money. All this stuff we thought that was true. The stereotypes, how they speak about people that are not them. They're speaking on it brazen in the emails. This shit is crazy.
What emails?
These are all Epstein's emails. These are like, they dumped his own emails online. So you see him and Bill Gates getting together years before COVID, talking about they want to get together. They want to do some kind of project in Africa. Oh, can you get him in over there? This, that, and the third. He done fucked around and Bill Gates done got his wife an STD. He's asking Epstein, can you get him some antibiotics so he could slip it in her drink so she don't know, so you don't know she got it. These niggas was moving crazy. You gotta go on X to the story.
I heard the Bill Gates stuff.
That
was on CNN.
Light. Yeah, that is light. CNN is not even telling the parts of these motherfuckers is eating people, grinding baby bones.
They're not telling you that part.
Hunting niggas in the island. Anything diabolical that you could think of, these motherfuckers.
The shit that regular people listen to and they be like, nah, this shit can't be true.
Exactly.
Vampires. Werewolves, shit like that, like shit that you think that's like in the movies and stuff. That's the type of shit they're doing.
Maybe that's where
sacrificing.
That's where Hollywood get their inspiration
ideas.
from.
Yeah,
it could very well be. It could very well be, but it's the fact that there's so much evil in it that you really wouldn't believe it's real. It's that level, like, nah, this shit can't be real. Like, yeah, this shit is fucking real. This is debauchery, and this shows what people with money. I don't even want to blame it for people with money, but whatever you can get away, there's some sick fucks out here that'll get away. But some of them, it's their religion. They believe they have to do a lot of, it's called duality. So in order for you to do good, you have to do bad, you have to basically climb the ladder of going bad before you go up. Basically swinging the pendulum both ways. So, but they'll do all sorts of evil shit. And they feel like the worst thing you could do is harm a child because they're innocent. So the more harm you cause an innocent, the more you're able to scale down, which will allow you to ascend up. Just practical.
Speaking of money,
y'all remember this video right here?
Which one's that? I can't even see.
Yeah, I know the video.
But look at this part right here. Wait. See all the kids?
Yeah, they separated them.
And now they're getting the kids. The kids are trying to fight and run away. Some of the kids go this way. Some of the kids go back this way.
Mm-hmm.
The one she's dragging them. Boom.
And they go to.
You see up top? Boom. That's them.
Okay, and then
like, oh my God, it's them, daddy.
And then you know what's really fucked up? Yeah, that's another thing that's crazy about it.
Because the kids, when they see these celebrities, they're like, oh, this is just a celebrity. That's Michael Jordan or this is Jay-Z. They don't find no reason to be afraid when they're at these Pizzagate parties.
Not only that, what's really fucked up is the fact that the people that's in that world, it's almost like those that know that those who know. So they'll put certain subliminals, they'll put certain signs in their commercials. People in that world also tend to do childish stuff. It's an easy way to get into child. So if they'll be in child rescue teams, they'll be in Cartoon Network. They put this stuff around kids. So they'll be in shows like there'll be drawers or animators for SpongeBob and shit like that, and they'll put the suggestive drawings in there, like little signals, little
that
logos.
nobody
If you're not-
sees.
Yeah, if you're
It's
in
all
that world,
subliminal.
you know. Yeah, it's not. If you're in that world, you know the signs to look for. You know the little signals, the little triangles, the little circles. So they have different codes, and then they'll do stuff like the Victoria's Secret fashion show. All that shit that was done in public, the Victoria's Secret fashion show is really just a auctioneer for all those women are for sale, but to billionaires and to higher class. Remember, if you watch, I remember what was that one movie Taken? Remember how they did that one thing on Taken? So it's like that. So all those high-end shit we always say that's very strange. We don't understand what these celebrities are doing here when they got these models. These are fucking just advertisements for a whole nother class. We're not into it. They just show it to us like it's art. We wouldn't get it, but it's not for us. Y'all
just buying the underwear. Y'all buying the underwear, but we selling women out here.
Exactly. And they selling children and women and shit is fucking nuts. That's like the currency of that world. This nigga backed
right in
two
front
out
of
of
our face.
He backed up 2 out of the 5 founders of Bitcoin. And he had the papers. He said, if we could get the other 2, they were really trying to control Bitcoin early. Epstein. This nigga's had his hand in everything, dog. Any play you can think of, this nigga had his hand in. And he won the lottery for like $200 million twice.
Shit's crazy. When I heard that, I was like, "How the fuck this nigga?" That's when I heard that, I was like, "Oh yeah, so I can't win the lottery."
Yeah, he doing.
I mean, I could. I guess I could win the lottery. I guess I got to stick to the script.
Twice,
two times.
This nigga straight cooking the books. They doing what they want. That's what I'm telling you. Really, just doing what the fuck you want. This shit is unbelievable. The power this guy had, though.
That's a lucky man.
Lucky. It's like he got up and said, "I'm gonna do what the fuck I want," and everyone just fell in line. Him and the fucking guy with just John, they'll get on the phone talking about they want to take over, they want to knock over the UK, and then within that afternoon, you start seeing prime ministers resigning from office, the shift to Congress. They over here displacing governments, just doing that shit on a weekend, saying, "Hey, I see you doing great."
He might have been a superhuman.
He's something. He's something. You know, he's something. And like
speaking of billionaires,
now that it's proven, now it's kind of shown that they might have faked his death, that he might actually be alive.
Oh,
which is another slap on the face.
That's definitely a thing. That's definitely a thing I've been hearing.
Yeah.
But speaking of billionaires, though, there's a guy named Michael Jeffrey Jordan. His birthday's tomorrow, by the way.
The legend, just want to fucking
legend. I've been waiting for this shit my whole life.
GOAT.
Ever since LeBron came into the league, 2004. I've been waiting for this shit.
You wanted him doing this? You wanted him to the Daytona?
The shit that he just did to the shit he got caught doing after he won the Daytona.
You wanted him for the teardown.
Yeah, because my goat would never. This shit that we got, the shit that we caught him doing on camera, my goat would and has never been caught on camera. My guy said, "Ain't no party like a Diddy party." He was a little sauced up. He was a little sauced up at the party, but you ain't never catch him putting no thumb up no little boy's butt.
What a coincidence! The day after the nigga won the Daytona 500 with his team, he had already won a lawsuit like a month or so before. So he wins all around, and then fuck around and win the Daytona 500 after being the first black male owner to own a fucking have a majority team owner, and then won the Daytona 500. And just now, automatically, there's some incriminating photos of Michael Jordan playing with this little kid's butt, grabbing his butt, playing around with him.
He about to be in the Epstein Files.
He might have been,
and I'm thinking like, because Nate's always been telling me, I don't see Michael Jordan before in the, like you said, at the golf courses in Palm Beach or something. If he's a billionaire, of course, you can't tell me a billionaire who loves golfing hasn't been to Mar-a-Lago, hasn't probably been on the Epstein Island, probably golfing.
And hasn't been around. Got to do with this.
I'm just saying, if it's all a circle, it's all the billionaires boys club. Epstein, Trump, golf, Jordan, it all ties. It all ties together.
I can see, because you got to understand, Mar-a-Lago is off of Palm Beach.
They all hang together,
and it's all them boys hang together.
The rich athletes and stuff like that all have homes in Palm Beach.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. So they all love to golf. Where are you gonna go golf at?
You gonna go to Mar-a-Lago?
Exactly.
Or Jordan's one right there. Jordan's one's right there. Or he has one of the big ones. Jordan has the biggest house down there in Palm Beach.
Yeah, I'm sure he's. I don't know. It seems like Jordan hasn't. I feel like Jordan lost his black card years ago. Probably in the late 90s, he lost his black card.
Jordan chilling with billionaires. What are you gonna do with a black card?
Yeah, he's one of them.
Yeah, he's one of them by now. We know that.
Nate, they talking about the wrong black card. Jordan on a different black card.
Yeah, he got. That's the only black card he got.
Yeah, Jordan ain't worried about that, man.
Digging in the kid's booty.
So what does the video actually shows?
It showed the kid. They're on the stage like after they just won the trophy. There's a little boy standing in front of him. There's a bunch of white guys. Jordan's back on the side, and this little white boy standing right in front of him. And then you see Jordan. He gets like a handful of meat. I don't know if he's the crack.
Pinching the kid's butt.
He's pinching the kid's butt. But we don't know how close he was to the crack.
I'm not giving you all that. Okay, but it's the fact you keep doing it. It's not a good look.
It was. Let me pull up the video and show you, Juno. But it was like 8 times. It's like this is the action he's doing. Like this is Cheek, and he's cuffing Cheek. He does this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then the kid doesn't turn around. Then he goes lower and starts rubbing on the kid's leg, the back of the kid's leg.
Fuck out of here.
I'm lying. Hey, okay. I'm lying. My goat would never. My goat would never.
I won't vouch for any celebrities nowadays because anything's possible. So
nothing's possible. I'm seeing it with my own eyes. This is not AI. When I'm showing this to Jordan fans, they like, oh, this is AI. Okay, so when it's not AI, what you gonna say then? All day long, they like, well, I can't defend this. I'm glad. Y'all niggas start turning y'all J's in right now, expeditiously. Take them shits to Goodwill, send them to Africa, Haiti, whatever. I don't want to see none of y'all niggas wearing that shit no more. Y'all pedophiles if y'all wearing them J's. Those are the new shoes of the pedophile gang.
I could separate art and behavior.
Okay, you see, when it comes to the shoes. But
niggas
be quick. Niggas quick.
When it comes to R. Kelly music, same shit. Nigga, I be bumping that shit.
Okay.
Like this ain't got nothing to do with Michael Knight.
Yeah, what you talking about? Tinker Mayfield designed these kicks.
Jordan's one of the greatest fashion designers of all time, and now he's one of the greatest known pedos, allegedly. But we'll see.
Didn't design any of them shoes.
Well, that's the only thing I give him credit for. That and the 6 rings. That's it.
What?
The designing, the coming up, being the brand, the head of the Jordan brand. I give him credit for that. And he got 6 rings in 6 tries. Not in 6 tries, but 6 rings and 15 tries. But what else? Here. Video.
What you gonna send it?
Oh yeah, I could send it. Let me send it.
Yeah, go ahead and send that. But since we talking about people with money, how about your girl Gorilla sister coming out saying Gorilla ain't breaking bread with the family?
Broke bitch shit. Real broke. Yeah. She's talking about they said, so you want some money. How much would it take for to
it's crazy though about
the number that she said was crazy.
What was the number?
She said, shit, all I need we just need about 2,500. The dudes on TMZ said 2,500, you mean like a month? He said, nah, just shit, one time. Just give each of us $2,500 and that we'll be straight. But she ain't giving us shit. She ain't doing nothing for us.
I ain't gotta come on to you slandering, just pay me $2,500, I'll go. Like, what
but then I'm here
as blackmail shit is this? Though?
Yeah, 2,500. And you blackmailing me through TMZ. You're not even calling me to blackmail me.
Exactly.
You already talking the shit, and now you want me to give you 2,500.
TMZ almost said, "I'll pay it for you."
So was it only one sister, or was it multiple?
It was
people?
One sister, the broke one. It was the dyke one that looks just like her. It looks like a boy version of her. But I've been hearing like the other family saying like she does help us out, and this is the one. This girl right here. This girl's the one she's the one that be blowing the money that they didn't help her, gave her money before, and she just run through that shit, or get her a car and she'll crash it or something like that.
She out here posting videos of Gorilla fighting and getting beat up. She's like, when did she get beat up back then? This is like, who would do this against their own sibling, dog? That's the issue. Sometimes you bring
showing the video.
All for 2,500.
The jealousy is what's crazy.
It's fucking horrible.
Like it was 10 of us grew up in this house. We all grew up poor.
It's the entitlement. She's talking about
it's the entitlement. Like if my sister-in-law or my sister or anybody in my family win the lotto, I'm not expecting nothing. If you give me a gift, I'm gonna appreciate it, but I'm not expecting nothing from nobody.
Well, you gonna have to give me a little something.
No, but you got.
I'm from
You got
around the
to.
way.
So what you gonna do? You gonna go say
I'm
what you
from
gonna go on
around the way.
TMZ? And then if you don't get it, then what?
But if you go
You're
on
just gonna be
TMZ,
salty. You're just gonna be salty for no reason.
You're not gonna do it for no 2,500. If
Not
they
no
ask you how much,
2,500. 2,500,
that
nah.
sounds fucking ridiculous. Like you putting yourself.
2,500.
Yeah,
is
but if you're not getting no money, 2,500. If you go on TV, you want to say, yeah, shit, I'm not asking for much. I just want 25. She's trying to make Glorilla look bad.
Nah, that you look poor. You don't even your aspirations are even horrible. You should at least tell it 10 bands.
But then some people's like, dang,
$2,500,
what kind of sister? What kind of sister is Glorilla that her sisters has to ask for $2,500? That's what some people are thinking.
She should have just opened a GoFundMe, bro. That shit would have got more than 2,500.
I heard Tory Lanez ended up sending her 2,500.
They told her to walk the stroll. Everybody told her, I'll give her.
Tory Lanez is a good guy.
Tory Lanez in jail right now. I heard he ended up sending her 2,500 and told her not to tell nobody, and then she went and told anyway.
Real nigga shit.
See, that's why his ass in jail now.
Yeah, trying to help these hoes.
Trying to help these bitches.
He should have told on them.
Let these bitches shoot each other up.
Yeah, and tell on them. Trying to street code and shit. Now you in jail. Tell on these bitches. Get them out of here.
Tory trying to keep that cape on. Paying the price.
Y'all listen to Cole album?
I did.
I didn't listen to it. I've heard a couple tracks on it that was fire, but I haven't listened to the whole thing yet.
It's too long. That's for damn sure. It's a double disc, and Cole is a little bit too much on the boring side to pull this off. I don't want to say I don't know if some of the tracks are old or new because he did say it's inspired at a certain time period. Some of the slower tracks I can see it was written like I feel like more of his earlier work area. It did sound like a little bit more slowish versus when he does his bounce tracks. I made like a playlist so far. I might have like good 8 to 9 songs in there. So long I still have to finish listening to it, but a lot of them are saying you can make yourself a fire playlist for sure.
Is this supposed to be his last album?
I don't know.
Nate, where the hell do you find the time to make a playlist?
Because it's so long. So as soon as I find the tracks, as soon as I find the tracks I like, I start adding it to the playlist. So the album's still in the same order that it came in, at least the sequence coming down to, but without the filler, without the tracks that I don't like.
And you might find like a 9 out of 24 or something like that.
Yeah, maybe
and if you find out,
there's a lot of even the boring tracks. They're storytelling tracks. They're not bad. It's not a track. It's not an album you can listen to every day, especially not in full suit. The cadence is too slow. The vibe switches so much, but you can make your fire ass playlist. It's not lyrically wise. Some motherfucker rapping his ass off, but some tracks just don't need to be there. You got fire features. We got Future on there. He got some good cuts on there, and he's experimenting a little bit more. He sings in there as well, which I can see him going that route if he wanted to. If you want to hang up the gloves for hip hop altogether, if Cole want to go out there and do the popish R&B route, he could still hit him with that.
Yeah, he could do that.
Is Future
that hip hop shit? We don't want
back?
to see that though.
He had Future on there 2 times.
That's what I'm saying. Is Future making a comeback?
Future ain't never go nowhere. What are you talking about? A comeback. Future's
in
his own lane.
Like a lot of Future stuff pop up on my feed. Like he still got it, shit like that. Does he got
he
like
still
a new
do
track
got it. He ain't never go nowhere.
I mean, Future kind of fell off going against Drake. He shot his man's in the foot. So
yeah, I guess it. I guess if
you
look at it,
but we don't even die down with Future. But
we don't look at. We don't even look at that battle like he was involved in it though. He just introduced the guy. He's like, hey, I got somebody that want to fight you here. That's all he did.
Big mistake.
It was a mistake on his. I don't know if that was a mistake on his part because
it was. He shot him twice because he ended up dropping. We don't trust you, and then he came out with still don't trust you. An extended version of that same album, still going after Drake. You forget?
Future doesn't need Drake verses anymore to continue his. So you're saying? Are you saying Future's wave is due to Drake, and that his wave is going to stop because of Drake?
Future had a wave with Drake. It's like a supercharge. Each time if he's dwindling down, it gives him like a supercharge jump back up. But without that Drake,
but he don't need it.
I can't say that because he's dropped since that's fire and it comes and go. Can you give him something that's gonna stick?
Well, Future's never been consistent.
Hip hop.
His best work is always his mixtapes. He's never really dropped fire albums like that.
Each
But
time
he's
got
just
with Drake, it's not every time he got with Drake or something. There's never no duds.
What album has he has with Drake then? Not one.
He does have an album with Drake.
Mixtapes.
They got two.
No, they got.
You talking about live? What album?
Did they drop?
Future?
Yeah,
he had one with Drake. He had one with 21. Mm-hmm. That was Her Loss.
Yeah, but Drake and Future was dropping albums together before that.
Yeah, like the shit with Jersey, Live from the Gutter. Those shits are mixtapes.
No,
those shits are not albums.
They have like official album out together.
What is it called? I don't know of no Drake. I don't know of any Drake.
Because he had one before he did it with 21.
Tell me what it's called, because I ain't never heard of no Drake.
I'm telling you, that's where the whole beef with Drake and Future.
No, it was they've been doing mixtapes together, and they were supposed to drop another album together, but instead of doing it with Future, he did the Her Loss with 21 Savage. That's where the beef started. That's when he was like, "Man, fuck this dude," and introduced. Look it up. Show me the studio album that they both have together.
They have an album together though. I'm pretty sure it's What a Time to Be Alive, right? What's that on?
What a Time. That's the one with Live from the Gutter, Jersey. That's a mixtape. That is not no studio album.
It's not Scary Hour. I could have sworn they have an album together.
They don't have an album together.
I'm telling you, they got one together. I just can't find it right now.
When they had the song Blue Something, they had a whole album together, bro. I'm pretty sure.
I know they had album mixtapes, but we don't count those. We don't count mixtapes. Just like if we counted mixtapes, Dirty Sprite, 56 Nights, those would be some of the greatest albums of all time. But we don't say that because
they released those. I thought those were on the streaming platforms.
Yeah, they're on the streaming platforms.
Yes, What a Time to Be Alive is a Drake and Future album. Right there.
They put them shits on Apple Music. Doesn't mean it's an actual album. They put mixtapes on albums on just like they put the shit I used to use back in the day with Wiz Khalifa, the Cushion Orange Juice. That shit is a mixtape, just because you put it on the platform doesn't mean it's a studio album.
What a Time Alive was an album, 11-track album.
Because it was a mixtape, and now it's on the streaming services that you can listen to anytime.
Diamond Dancing, remember that song, Diamond Dancing?
I know the whole Diamond Zombie Dancing, Jersey, Live from the Gutter,
Jersey,
Jumpman. Yeah, great mixtape.
Yeah,
great mixtape.
That was an album.
Yes, that was an album. It was released on Cash Money.
No, I refuse. I refuse to believe this.
Cash Money with Epic Records, bro. I'm telling you.
I'm telling what y'all do. I know what y'all saying. I'm just telling y'all it's not true.
You just saying it's not. I
know the difference between a mixtape and an album, and I'm not going to give albums credit because if that was the case, then we would say Section 80 is an album because I can go find that on Apple Music, but it's not an album.
It is an album, bro. It was released.
It's a mixtape.
It was promoted and released as an album.
You talking about Section 80?
No,
or this shit right
Time
here?
to Be Alive.
Nah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember nobody saying, "Oh yeah, that new."
You wasn't outside like that.
Either way, joint albums, I don't give them too much credence anyway.
Why? Because the Drake and 21 joint album was fucking fire.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like that's whose album is it? Who do I give it credit for? I feel like that's a 21 album, and then Drake just got on there, because it's a 21 Savage kind of swag throughout the whole album.
Yeah, I could give you that.
And then Drake came on and put on his extra sauce and made it that much better.
But even with the Future, neither of them, you could tell they were never in the studio together. They're just throwing tracks back together. No one of them they don't have like perfect synergy like you get when you get a Drake and Ross. That's the shit people would want. You know what I'm saying? When niggas hop on the beat but sometimes they
that nigga said synergy.
Yeah, when things are together. Drake has a couple of people he does good synergy. That Drake is the GOAT.
I would love to see a Drake. I would love to see a Drake and Ross album.
Drake and Ross, a Drake and fucking French Montana. This nigga's the GOAT too. He got a couple. What? Nigga, you sleep. How many Drake and French got songs? French is a fucking beast. French got
he got hits.
If I want this nigga coming out of jail, old as shit. I never listened to Max B back in the days when he did have the wave back in the days. This nigga came out and he already got him another hit fast.
Yeah, but I'm looking for the bars though. Niggas ain't got the bars.
You know why you don't know who Max B is, Nate? Because you a hater.
I was just like, I wasn't on the McAfee wave back then. But for this nigga to get out of jail this late and still hop out on shit and get him a hit that fast, that's how fucking raw French is. French is that dude. Don't sleep on French. Back then, Max was the bigger dude of the two, but now now French out here hold Billy up.
It's not French though. It's whoever's giving French these beats. Is that Dre and them, Cool and Dre, or whoever he be getting his beats from?
It's French.
It's not French.
He's still got the ear for it. French is from New York.
I guess you could say he has the ear.
The best beats, picks the best songs. So he's built different.
I guess, but this is by coincidence that French also has just happens to have these great beats on all these tracks with Sway Lee and Pop That, all these classic.
No, he knows what he's doing. He was like a mixtape, not a DJ. He used to video record like the rappers coming up, so he knows promotion, knows the game, so he knows what he's doing.
All right,
French is nice. He's not super lyrical, but for a New York nigga, this nigga killing it. Always got good music. Nigga's fire, and he's an old nigga at that, and he cooking up. People from his era ain't really eating like that. They've gone on to other things for you.
Speaking of eating, Nate, y'all on hip hop. Speaking of eating, LA, what's the kid name? NLE Chopper.
NLE Chopper.
His ex-girlfriend says he's gay because he used to let her eat her ass. Eat his ass.
What you think about that, Nate? What you think about that?
I don't see how that makes him gay. Nigga freaky if anything, but I don't know how she's the one that did it. I don't get how she trying to shame him.
Ain't nothing wrong with a good ass licking. What's the problem? Well, that makes you gay?
How you trying to shame him with some shit you did to him?
Yeah, you the one eating ass.
Yeah,
he's not eating ass.
That shit don't make no goddamn sense.
If anything, that's because these women out here, they want to make you feel bad for getting your ass ate, but nobody's seeing it the other way. Like for him to get his ass eaten, somebody had to do it. So who's worse in this situation? The person eating the ass or the one or the one getting their ass ate?
But you were here. You got plenty of freaky songs.
I can answer that question right now. The person who is getting his ass ate is not wrong if something else happens besides that. There has to be some type of fellatio or penetration involved. Because if a nigga's just getting his ass, I'm talking about not to him. I'm talking about there has to be sex involved. Because if a nigga's just getting his ass ate,
you can't just
you can't just get your ass eaten and pull up your pants and be like, "Thank you, have a nice day," walk away. That's
now ejaculation.
Now you suspect. Yeah,
you a sick man if you come off just ass eat. If you just
knock on the door. Hey, yo, I'm here.
Yeah, the assy does it for you.
I'm ready.
Yeah, the assy's all that does it for you.
That's all I need. Just eat this ass and I'm out of here. All right, that was great. That was great, babe. I'm out. I ain't never had an ass eating like that in my life.
I could agree. Women would probably say I don't count as cheating. If you go out there and get your ass, he just got his ass eaten. You good?
All right, go ahead and do it.
Go
ahead and try it, Nate. Let us know. You need us to find you an ass eater.
There's not even a box for that in divorce. There's irreconcilable differences. Long abuse. Ass eating is not even a reason to get divorced. They don't even allow it. You tell the judge you got your ass eaten. That's it. Y'all playing.
So which one's worse? Because you could get divorced or broken up with for you find out you got head from another girl. But what if your wife found out you got your ass eaten?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think those are reasons to get divorced over or get broken up over. Unless you came from the ass eating, then you're a sick person. All right, man. See.
What if you were the ass eater?
Oh, then that's what we're saying. The ass eater, you're the violator. Yeah, you're absolutely.
Y'all niggas asleep. Y'all niggas ain't find a good ass to eat yet. That's the problem. Y'all niggas sleep out here.
How you come back and tell your person you ate someone else's ass? I just make no
sense. I understand. I'm not going out eating random ass and then coming home and telling my wife that I ate an ass. Yeah. That's crazy. that's ridiculous. Who does that?
You belong on an Epstein list.
Like I know you're not gonna be upset about this anyway because I didn't have sex with her or anything. All I did was eat her ass. Yeah, nothing crazy. Just light ass. Nothing crazy.
That ain't gonna fly.
So is he gay or not?
No, I'm not saying he's gay.
No, NLE Chopper might be gay, but it's not for the reasons that his girlfriend's saying. He might be gay though, because the way I ain't never seen nobody do y'all seen the diss tracks he been putting out against NBA YoungBoy?
Here's what happened.
That's not AI.
No,
that nigga out here.
nigga doing all that dumb shit. Here's the thing. The thing is, NLE got signed to like a $7 million deal when he came up. He was a huge star in his area. And he was supposed to blow up. And for whatever reason, he's never been an A-lister. His peers like Kodak Black could get him to shine, NBA Youngboy. So he went back to his publicist. He was like, what's the reason? He was doing street music. He said, what's going to take me to break and get the other end? So he became more animated. He cares about his visuals. The man can still rap, but he's trying to be an artist too. It looks
a flamboyant artist. Yeah. Remember the shit, if I was a bad bitch, I'd fuck me too? Yeah. That's him. That guy. You can't say stuff like that and then
say exactly. But
it's too much.
He's actually a hood rapper, but he's trying to break through. He cares about the art. You're lucky he's just not phoning it in. Same shit as every member of the Migos. As you can see, Offset, niggas still dressing like Michael Jackson. He cares about the production. These guys want to be A-listers, which is good because too many people are barely trying anyways nowadays. So I'm cool with the few that don't care, that really care about the art. Back then, it was just Kanye West that gave the fuck about that shit. He still might be the only one. Everyone else just there for the check. But these guys want to be the total package. You come to see them, they'll be the show and everything. So it's only a few artists that care about that.
These guys that you're saying that everybody can, like, they're like artistic and people can see it. I think
some of the niggas is gay, but you already know the artsy niggas is always weird like that.
But if you got money and you're trying to convert somebody, and trying to find someone to be a plant, someone who's gonna do whatever you want them to do. If you start saying, "Hey, yo, I need you to wear this dress," or if I need you to start wearing nail polish or whatever, they're gonna do it. Those are the guys you find.
Those are the first niggas that are easy to get manipulated. Those are the Miguel type niggas. Those are the niggas that what's that one?
The Kanyes, all the guys that we say is crazy now when they start speaking out against it.
Yeah, they do the Pharrells. They are very malleable. So we're like, because y'all can go with this. It's hard to get one over on the hood because that nigga's already closed minded.
Yeah,
he ain't going for the shit.
50 Cent. As soon as you ask the nigga to go shopping, he's gonna shut your whole life down.
You ask the nigga to go shopping
lifetime beef.
Lifetime beef.
It's not a lifetime. You ask nigga stop one time. You got a lifetime ban with this nigga. He ain't fucking with you no more.
Speaking of 50 Cent, y'all done seen the video of Tony Yayo and Ja Rule on the plane?
Yeah, them niggas are ridiculous.
Them niggas is 50, 60 years old talking about this beef is for life. I can't even be on the same plane with this nigga because I can't have my ops sitting behind me. Shit's crazy out here.
Is that 50 and Ja be on the plane? It's not no issue. Well, I guess that's what you got your soldiers for. But like, every time you see the soldiers, it better be up with y'all niggas. Y'all seen that niggas that do nothing? I guess it's a problem because.
So 50 been on a plane with Ja before?
Absolutely, they've been on a plane before. If 50 will say, "Nigga, I ain't about that's fire marshal. I ain't about to lose my price." But let his goons get on the fucking plane. Them niggas risking their fucking flights. Fucking idiots, if you ask me. But I guess loyalty got them still doing shows and hanging with 50 and everything else. So
them niggas said in New York, beef gets old, but it never dies.
Yeah, absolutely. These are old niggas. They have millionaires that have no business beefing. Ja Rule should be able to live his life.
There's a difference between niggas trying to kill you and beefing.
That's true, but.
You got to think on an airplane. Somebody that don't like me sitting behind me. This nigga's not gonna do nothing.
Exactly.
We can't sit on a plane and be cordial. I know you're not gonna do nothing on the plane. You're gonna be banned for life. You can't afford that.
They both know they wasn't gonna do nothing. They was just talking loud.
Yeah, Ja Rule didn't. They ended up kicking Ja Rule off the plane. Ja Rule was talking about. They're both talking this shit to each other. But
who was in the front and who was in the back? Because the dude in the back is the dude that's cool.
They weren't sitting directly next to each other. Like one was a couple in front of them, so he seen the two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. Who was behind? Who was farther in the front of the plane? Because the people behind, if me and Juno are ops,
I think,
and I'm sitting behind Juno has a right to be.
Ja Rule was in front of them.
Yeah. So
Ja Rule's the one that should have an issue then.
Yeah. Then he just got on the plane. They saw him. They started talking shit, talking bitch ass. They're going back and forth, and they had to move out the plane. But this shit is crazy.
Yeah, y'all niggas need to leave Ja Rule alone. I'm getting tired of the bullying now. Let the nigga live. It's over. The shit's overkill.
That's a
you already done ended the man. You done ended the man's career. He's out here trying to make his little coins. Y'all can't let him live.
Niggas try to end your life.
But you gotta get past it. You can't miss past.
Was it literally Ja Rule that tried to end his life?
Just the same crew. It wasn't Ja.
Exactly.
Ja was always.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And the more you enjoy life and the more you're successful and the greatness that you see you've become, you just know a nigga tried to rob you of this.
I didn't even know
That
these
beef
niggas that
will
tried to kill
never
you.
die, bro.
Like these niggas that tried to kill you, I don't even know them no more. I don't even talk to them niggas no
I
more.
don't even fuck with them. I'm just an artist now, bro. What do you want from me? Trying to live my
I'm
life.
out here doing business deals. Every once in a while, you might catch me on stage with J-Lo. I'm not trying to mess with nobody.
They will not let this nigga live, dog.
I'm with it.
Some beef is forever. Yeah, that's the issue. So that shit was crazy. That brought him to that debate where people were asking, who do y'all got? Lloyd Banks or Fabulous?
I say Fab. I heard the debate recently that said, because people were talking about T.I. and Lil Wayne, but then they said T.I. versus T.I. couldn't even beat 50.
Well, I mean, the T.I. versus 50 one, T.I.'s been trying to do that for the longest. He's been going at 50-50 out here doing memes and jokes, but 50 don't want none of that smoke.
Man, 50 a kill for T.I.
He's not being 50 on a versus.
Are you talking about singles? He possibly can. He possibly can.
T.I. is not beating 50 Cent.
T.I. absolutely. T.I. absolutely 50.
It's not a close. It's like when people saying like Lil Wayne versus T.I. I still have Lil Wayne over T.I., but it's not close. And just like I might have T.I. over 50 Cent, but I don't think it's close.
It's not. It is close. I don't know if it's gonna be close. If you're able to go past 10, if you want to go to 20, the more numbers you go, T.I.'s winning.
Yeah. The higher you go. But if you want to stick to like 10,
yeah, maybe
50 might have it.
50 might have 10 that can stand up against
50 got 20. You got to remember 50 catalog goes.
He got 20, but he got 20 like
50 could just play Get Rich or Die Trying, and 50 and T.I. can play whatever he want.
How many tracks is on Get Rich or Die Trying?
He gonna get into the G Unit
T.I.
bag.
got singles.
Then he gonna get into the whole Candy Shop bag. He got a whole bunch of. Come on, bro.
This is T.I. we're talking about. You know how much fucking verses you talking? This is T.I., bro. You crazy?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. He got shit with fucking Beyonce, with fucking Rihanna,
Maroon 5, with everyone. This nigga's
fucking Robin Thicke and Pharrell.
If you think T.I. beating 50, you bugging.
It's possible. But I'm also not gonna go against 50 and say that he ain't got the hits.
And then they asked Yayo about the Jay-Z or 50 Cents. And then Andrew Schultz said, I think, overall, he's like, I said Jay-Z's career is a little bit better. And he's like, man, you fucking bugging. I'm like, are we tripping here?
Come on. Of course. Come on. Be serious.
One's a billionaire, married to Beyonce, don't have to rap anymore. What are we talking about?
What was Tony's rebuttal to this? Like, what was he?
He just
was he talking about crew or careers?
Which is a bigger career, but like, I don't see how you think career.
He was talking about music. They were talking about music.
No, they're talking about career.
Music career. It was specifically about music.
Even music career, Jay-Z got 50.
No, he doesn't.
Music career.
What you mean?
I'm taking 50 career over Jay-Z's any day, nigga.
Yeah, 50's
nigga out the gate, you diamond.
Okay, maybe y'all talking about numbers. Okay, y'all got it. I'm talking about when I hear projects. Only solid album project that I can speak of for 50 Cent is Get Rich or Die Trying.
No, the one after it's that's why it came.
Nah, you talking about Curtis? Nah, Curtis. That album
Curtis got bangers. I guarantee. I thought the same thing.
That album only did what it did because of everybody he was beefing with Ja Rule. Ja Rule and Jadakiss and Kanye.
No, Curtis.
That shit didn't have bangers.
Curtis is not a second album.
Don't 50 got 2 diamonds?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The second album is he did before. Is it Before I Self-Destruct or is it
No, I think his second album was.
Is it Curtis? Let me see.
It wasn't Curtis. Whatever it was, 50 got 2 diamonds.
Yeah,
the shit with him and either way. Diamond Schmeiman.
Jay-Z don't have a diamond. Jay-Z don't have a diamond.
Jay-Z has the Black Album. Jay-Z has Watch the Throne. Jay-Z has The Massacre. Yeah.
Yeah, but Jay-Z ain't got no album for Get Rich or Die Trying. No.
He got the Black Album. He got the Black Album.
Get Rich or Die Trying. No album.
That's the equivalent. That's the equivalent.
No, it's not.
No album is the equivalent of Get Rich or Die Trying.
Swerve, the world
that's
told
Jay-Z's equivalent because that's Jay-Z's best album, I think.
The world told you it's not equivalent.
Yeah,
one sold a couple million, another one went diamond.
That's just numbers though.
That's-
Because
I'm
I
just
can look
telling
at
what the world
I
is
can
saying.
give you artists who's outsold 50. And y'all don't think about his album. Y'all don't think about Marshall Mathers LP. That shit outsold 50 shit.
Yeah, but
Y'all not speaking on that.
So-
A good album doesn't necessarily
But
mean
we were
numbers.
but we were comparing Jay-Z's career and 50 Cent's
yeah.
career. Why are you bringing other
and
people into it?
I'm telling you, you can compare careers without it having to be numbers. I think the Black album is better, not better, but it's up there with Get Rich or Die Trying, even though that
Swerve,
Get Rich
you-
or Die
you
Trying
don't
has more
realize-
numbers.
Trying. It is not up there getting
The Get Rich or
is up
Die
there with-
Trying
it's
made
like
it to the
400 degrees.
slums of
Get Rich or
India.
Die Trying is like 400 degrees. We're talking about an album that is a complete classic.
I don't think 400 Degrees is a complete classic.
What are we tripping? What's going on here?
It's a
I think
Southern
400
classic.
Degrees. I think the track is a classic, but the album, I don't think the album is a classic.
Album is these are some stuff that I should say that these are just facts. Think of them
They're
as
not
just-
facts.
Think of them like they're in the periodic
It's a
table. They're
fact.
just
It's a
facts.
fact. It's a fact that Get Rich or Die Trying is a classic.
I'm gonna give you
It's
five
a
classics.
fact that Jay-Z's Black album was his best album.
I'm gonna give
But I
you
don't-
5 undeniable classics. That's 400 Degrees. That's Good
deniable.
Kid, Mad City.
That's undeniable.
That's 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying.
Undeniable.
You know what I'm saying? That's 3 undeniable. These are the ones
That's
that
not 3 undeniable. That's 2 undeniable. I
said
denied
two.
one of them.
He
Which
denied
you
one.
denied?
I
Who
denied
denied?
400 Degrees.
Yeah, you bugging. Absolutely bugging.
What other two you got?
Absolutely bugging.
What's the other two you got?
I'll even give y'all a New York. What was it? Illmatic? Which one came first?
Nah.
To me, which is a New York one. Which one? Illmatic or Stillmatic? Which one they give it to all the time? Is it Illmatic? Which
It's
I don't feel it
Illmatic.
to me. Which I don't feel to me. I would give those 3 for sure. I'm giving the classics right out the gate. And if
I don't think
if I go by my ear, some people are gonna go with either trap music or what's the Jeezy. Thug
101?
101.
classic.
Fucking 4. I know there's a 5th in there. I would go with the T.I. What's that? Urban Legend.
All
But some
eyes
people
on
wanna
me,
go with
bitch.
I know T.I.'s little.
Y'all niggas still talking about Tupac?
Yeah, niggas saw that Tupac.
Niggas still on that Tupac shit?
I'll give you Biggie's.
Life After Death?
Yeah, I'll give you that.
No,
I'll give you
Born
that.
to Die
Born
or
to
the
Die.
first
Ready to
one.
Die.
Yeah, I'll give.
The first
I'll give that
album,
one.
classic. Y'all niggas
give
talking
you that.
nonsense over here, bro.
I'm just like, we were
You talking about classic albums? You didn't name not one Kanye album.
Oh, of course. Oh, fucking.
The
Kanye
nigga got 3 classics.
You're right. Kanye's
At
another one.
least
I could've
3,
named
maybe
College
5.
Dropout. I could have named at least 3 out of Kanye's one, but I could have named at least 2 or 3 more out of Kendrick's one as well. Some niggas got multiple you can pick from.
Kendrick got 1 classic, probably
No,
2
he
now.
don't.
It's
No.
probably
Nah,
2.
He Nah.
Yeah. Section 8.
The
I
first
actually
one?
just had a Drake fan go this weekend and listen to Good Kid, Mad City. He listened to it twice.
Yeah,
and
that's
he actually
it.
He came back. No, he listened to it twice. He came back and told me I was wrong. I'll give you out of 5 mics, I'll give it 4.5. That's what he told me. He said, and this is a Drake fan. He said his favorite Drake album is Take Care. Not Take Care. Thank Me. The first one. The one with Alicia Keys, Fireworks. He said that's his favorite. That's one of his favorites. So he compared the first Kendrick to the first Drake. Drake got hits. Drake got hits, but he ain't put together an album like K. Dot
Drake
did.
ain't got nothing that's gonna be Good Kid, Mad City. That shit was fucking mad.
Good Kid, Mad City could be turned into a movie right now, and that shit would probably be the greatest.
That's the undeniable classic. That
Exactly.
one. The other
But then
ones
you can
are
say the
just
same
that.
thing about Damn. You can make
No, you
Damn into a
cannot.
movie.
No, you cannot.
I fuck with Damn. Damn was
Niggas
fucking
sleep
fun.
on Damn.
And it could be a movie. Yeah, and he gets shot. The dad gets robbed and shot. Damn is fucking
Yeah,
phenomenal.
working at the See, you can't even see. We're talking about it like it's a movie. You can't even do shit like that with Drake.
Section 80s, like Section 80s.
I'm not the Drake fan.
I'm saying there's shit that
I'm just telling you the undeniable album is the Good Kid, Mad City.
You probably never. You're just saying that. You're saying that for this.
Oh my god.
You saying that for the same reason?
saying?
Nope. You saying that for the same reason why Nate said Illmatic and Reasonable? Because niggas say that shit and you just follow. You just repeating what niggas saying. You probably never even listened to Good Kid, Mad City.
That's the only album I'll listen to from Kendrick. I'm not listening to Damn. I'm not listening to none of that other shit.
So how you gonna tell me
that first album is the only one?
So how you gonna tell me it's not a classic if you ain't listening to it? How you gonna tell me Damn's not a classic if you're not gonna listen to it?
I'll listen to it.
See?
You know, I'll play the song. I'll play the album once, but I ain't gonna go back to it.
When
It's
niggas
not a
listen to albums
classic.
with their hater ears, I can't take their opinions on it. niggas go into albums thinking like, oh, this shit's about to be trash. Of course it's gonna be trash if you think it's gonna be trash.
Nope. In the words of Nate, I'm a music connoisseur, nigga.
I'm gonna go back and listen to Reasonable Doubt and just to see how trash that shit really is, because I'm sure it's trash. I'm sure it's trash.
His first album.
I'm sure it's
Reasonable
trash.
Doubt is Jay-Z's best album.
Yeah, see,
Fuck out of here.
tripping on that.
Fuck out of here.
But
If you
it's
say
not
that,
a
I don't
bad
believe
album.
you.
People say that. A lot of people believe that.
I listened to the volume 1, 2, and 3 live while I was listening to that shit.
Reasonable Doubt is Jay-Z's best work.
Volume 1,
No, it's not. No, it's not.
I don't know what niggas be talking about how this is best. It was the first time they saw a nigga talk about dope on a high level.
It was not.
And they swear it's his best
work.
I thought it was his best work.
I like all the other shit. I listen to Blueprint like 4.1 and all that shit, bro. Know all the music. But I'm telling you, Jay-Z's best work,
Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt.
No way.
Here's what I give.
If that's his best work, then he's not the GOAT to me.
Reasonable Doubt was his most hood album, though. Where he's not talking about all that filler and luxury shit. It was more of his most. That to me, I like that. It was more not as much commercial in there. And then I go back and think about, does Jay-Z have a lot of albums that are really solid? A lot of his albums are, you have to pick a track. He don't have a lot of straight plays.
Yeah.
Outside of the Black
Outside
album.
of Black Album.
Yeah, outside of Black
Reasonable
album.
Doubt.
You gotta, Jay-Z, you might have to make
Reasonable Doubt was a whole fucking movie.
I gotta go back and check. I gotta go back and check. I gotta give it another play.
It was a whole movie. They shot a whole movie for it.
To me, Reasonable Doubt was just, it was regional. If you're in New York and you're outside, they feel like that. Reasonable Doubt to them is what 400 Degrees to us was for the South.
Y'all be listening to soundtracks. What y'all think is the best soundtrack for a movie, like rap album?
Fucking Aftermath used to kill them shits back in the days. You said the best soundtrack.
Y'all ever heard the Black Panther soundtrack?
Nah, Baller Blocking was the best soundtrack ever.
That's TDE shit. Fire.
Mm-hmm. Well, you talking about the Black Panther?
Yeah, well, Kendrick and J-Rock. Yeah, it was mainly TDE that did it. Yeah, that shit was definitely fire.
I'd say between that and there was another soundtrack I used to listen to.
I'm telling you, Baller Blocking.
That's what's No Limit in them.
That's Cash Money. And the other one is gonna be Space Jam.
Oh yeah.
Who had the best group? Okay, so now that your boy Kendrick, J. Cole did drop a double album. Who's had the best double album that you ever heard of?
Drake.
Tupac Shakur.
I might have to go with double album. Who has the best? It's probably R. Kelly.
Yeah, I forgot about R. Kelly.
Because it's hard to.
Which one was that? That was the R one, the red one, the red cover, the red CD he had.
Yeah. And even then, there's a lot of filler.
I don't remember all the tracks, but what's good about it wasn't back when they were overdoing like the amount of tracks on there. So you probably had like 12 on each side.
Yeah, some shit like that, exactly.
Drake's Scorpion album. People sleep on the Scorpion album, but he literally did a whole hip hop. The hip hop album wasn't as good to me as the R&B side.
That's the fucking thing about Drake. Sometimes Drake got some sleeper R&B singles. You'll leave this writing in the background, and you'll just be doing chores one day, and you'll be like, "What the fuck is this?"
He got a track called "Jaded" on that Scorpion album. Fire.
Yeah, I remember Jaded. Yeah, this nigga got some fucking beats, man. Drake's a different monster. A different monster. Speaking of, y'all seen that your boy Lil Russell was doing an interview this past week. Lil Russell from LA. He just signed a deal on Rock Nation.
Oh really? He signed now?
Yeah, he just signed a man.
Okay, with Rock Nation. That's good shit.
He announced that shit on Breakfast Club or some shit, right?
Yep.
That's fire. Like Lil Russell's been up and coming for a while now. For him to get signed to such a huge label, he's about to blow up.
Who's Lil Russell?
He's a LA, San Francisco artist that does a lot of music, underground music. He does a lot of shows right from his backyard.
Yeah, he made packed out. He built like a deck in his backyard, and he'd be having shows in his own backyard. Shit's fire.
And you pay what you want to get there. The whole neighborhood supports him. He does features around local. So
Niggas sell CDs for whatever you want to sell it for. I think who was it? Kyrie ended up buying. Kyrie ended up buying one from off him for like 10,000 or something.
Yeah, people pay different bread for whatever. Pay what you want for the projects. And so he's had a great underground marketing campaign for a while, and you could always get features from him. He's pretty solid. So it's dope to see him come up.
And he makes fire music.
Yeah.
Hopefully it stays the same. I mean, because I compare him to like a old school Wiz Khalifa. So hopefully he don't.
He's more like a B.O.B. I'd say.
I'm just talking about the way that he's coming up right now. Like homegrown, like a really local kid, but he's really, really talented, and he's just waiting for that one big moment, and he just got it.
We're gonna call him a plant in a little bit.
No, we see this niggas come up.
The fact that he's with Rock Nation, it might be.
We see this come up for too long. So
that's what they gonna say. They gonna say they showed us all of this. And just to plant him into the industry, that's
like
why
you said, Nate.
That's why we all knew his grind.
Yeah, they said they probably saw he was easily malleable, and they're like, all right, yo, this guy's gonna be somebody who's gonna.
But he's turned them down before in the past, so it's just crazy.
I don't see him being that kind of guy. I don't see him like just doing shit just for the money.
He turned down Rock Nation in the past, so it's crazy to see him come back now.
The price wasn't high enough.
Oh no!
Everybody got a price.
This is true. But he did an interview. They're talking about Lil Wayne. He said he went through a stage of his life where he kind of hated Lil Wayne. He used to love Lil Wayne and give him his lyrics to that. And they to say Dre hated him because he's like, this guy will give you 13. He'll give you 100 tracks about violence and the third, and maybe give you one track about this. You know what I'm saying? So there's like no real substance. So when I was going through my substance stage, I could see why he can give you all this. It's a lot of lyrics and stuff, but it's not really substance versus that. And I was like. Yeah, that makes sense. People are going through it. Yeah, we don't really give you no substance, but niggas still rap his ass off.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. People want to listen to what they want to listen to.
Some people say, but then if you do listen to the Wayne's catalog, he has stuff he don't have a lot of it, but he has plenty of stuff with substance on there.
Not plenty, a couple.
Yeah,
not plenty.
There's enough. I think he just gives us so much Barry rap that we think that he doesn't do the other half. Because fans of his that are fans of his start naming the substance tracks. And I forgot they were even on there. Like,
why all these niggas that need substance don't go read a fucking book?
I'm just telling you, the rappers that have substance, those are the rappers that are considered goats.
Yeah,
and at the end of the day,
those are the ones that last. Yeah, people always like, it's not filler. What did you do? You're just not just rapping to rap. It's cool to rap the rap, but did you do anything that stick to our ribs? You know what I'm saying? Something that's gonna.
Did you see the like was it 21 Savage like interview when he was talking about Kendrick? And he was like, yeah, niggas like Kendrick, right? Like, them niggas right there. He's like a rapper. Like us, we put shit together, the beat, we all about vibes and stuff. But niggas like Kendrick, they actually sit down and put ideas together. Yeah. When I heard that, I'm like, these other rappers out here is really not rapping. They're not putting ideas together.
He's lying. I'm giving one for that because the nigga's album has a whole theme to it. It be having schizo. He makes it seem like it's the PR nowadays to make it seem like you're not even trying to rap, which is another thing niggas took out of Jay-Z.
No, but I also believe him though because I know whatever he's doing, that shit is not nothing similar to what K-Dot's doing.
Oh man, of course K-Dot's a full artist. K-Dot but versus 21 coming in there and not having a verse. Punch it in bar for bar, which is true, but he still might have a theme. He still wants to do a roll. This dude has some of the best album rollouts. He's still doing all the other things. That
Nate, the nigga told you what he's doing. The nigga told you he's chilling in the studio, catching the vibe, making music. Why are you trying to defend something that he's not defending?
I get that.
You can say the guy's artistic, but he's also not putting it in the effort that Kendrick's putting in.
Yeah, I give him that because he's not. Because I can see versus his peers are just giving a swag rap and keeping it going. He's getting all the other tracks as well. We're getting breakup tracks. This album is very complete in this era of just punch out. He doesn't do it like that. So there's
because someone like a Boss Man D-Lo is not going to give you no type of substance.
Exactly. So
he's just giving you punchlines.
That's how I feel like he's got to be lying because how are you getting all these other tracks? How are you getting commercial tracks, girlfriend tracks? He's giving you well-produced albums knowing that no one's going to listen to his whole albums.
He's underselling himself. Underselling himself, but he definitely is right when he says there's levels.
Oh, absolutely.
And he ain't at the level as a K-Dot. Even at a level as someone like a J. Cole. Those guys were going to be considered GOATs because they have substance. It's not just about
we're
bars.
Always the top three because they're at different levels. The people that's playing with them, people like really Wale should be in that conversation too. But there's different levels. There's A-listers, people that are artists.
And when it comes to the actual messages,
yeah.
Out of the big three, you got Drake, K-Dot, and Cole. And out of those three, Drake probably has the least substance. You could probably substitute him and put Wale in and say he has more substance than Drake or Lil Wayne.
I'm gonna say it depends.
Good thing it's not a substance game.
That's true. That's true.
You're right.
But I can't say Drake don't have substance because Drake's substance happens to be emotional. Just no one just happens to. This is the most relatable artist in the world. If you actually in relationships, there's not a stage or version of relationships that he doesn't have a song about, whether it be breakups or the odd stage of just talking, the being a hater, hating on another nigga when you dirty macking. Every type of stage of relationship there's been, this thing got a song for it. The fucking beast.
The people who's only stuck on this one type of like a Boss Man D-Lo or the baby. Anytime you hear the baby come on a record, he's talking about fucking and dicks and pussy, and that's all I ever hear from him. I'm like, all right, I'm good. I'm good on the baby now. I need to listen to some rappers that's gonna give me a different story every once in a while.
But we don't have to. We have different ones for different stuff. Like that's our whole thing. Because Cole will give you substance all day long, but niggas don't want to go sleep all the time. How can you do it well? You look at a nigga like Lil Baby.
Niggas don't want to use their brains. That's all.
Who giving a substance?
Niggas don't want to use their brains. Talking about something they're gonna go to sleep.
But it just depends how you tell the story. You can tell a story, make it good, keep the niggas around. Meek Mill's had niggas loading about Tony's stories for years. That shit could get a fucking movie. How many parts there is that? What is it? Is it Tony's story? Am I right? What's the Meek Mill was called?
Yeah, Tony's story. Y'all niggas got recommendations for this week?
Recommendation.
Nate, what you been listening to?
Oh, I've been giving y'all. I'm gonna give y'all my recommendation. What are we on today? Today is the 16th. Friday, your boy Trip dropped, so that's what I'll tell you, people.
Triple J,
get that on the 20th.
Is Triple J on? He's on Apple Music, right?
Yeah, he's on all of it. Right now. And as far as television, I'm watching that. What is it? Knights of the Seven Kingdoms.
Oh yeah, I like that. I don't like the fact that the shit's so short each episode. I'm like,
yeah, they're like 40
if you're in the Game of Thrones world, I need all your episodes to be an hour plus.
Yeah,
that 30-minute shit is trash.
The writing is fucking fire though. It's a good show.
It's just that it takes like I watched the first 4 episodes and I'm like, still nothing's happened yet.
Yeah, it's a slow burn. It's a
very slow burn. That last episode supposedly was. Yeah, it was fire episode, but that shit was a good episode. But they said that was like one of the best episodes in the Game of Thrones like universe.
Yeah, I
guess how they give them like scores and stuff. They said like this is one of the highest rating episodes since like season 7 of Game of Thrones.
Yeah, his character had to earn that check.
Or episode 7, season 5, something like that.
I hadn't seen violent like that since The Revenant.
So what's next recommendation? Was it music or was it the show?
I did both. For music, you got Triple J.
And the show was
dropping Friday, which is the MLK Boulevard gentrification. That will drop an album. And then for television, I'm giving y'all Knights of the Seven Kingdoms on HBO. Fire.
Okay.
How about you?
I watched the movie. It was a good movie too. Good plot. What is it called? The Rip on Netflix. You probably seen the trailer for it. Ben Affleck, Tiana Taylor,
That's
Asian
the
dude.
Tiana got a Grammy for us or Global Globe or whatever it is.
There's no way she got an award for it already. The movie just came out.
Yeah,
I don't know what
she got an award for something like a Golden Globe.
Yeah, but it couldn't have been that movie though. Because that movie literally just came out.
Affleck, bro.
Yeah, she was also in the movie with Sanaa Lathan. That's a Tyler Perry movie. You don't think they're giving her a Golden Globe for that, huh?
Not that, nah.
Niggas disrespecting Tyler Perry.
Y'all disrespecting Sanaa Lathan.
So
what's the name of that movie, Swerve?
It's called The Rip. It's about like these cops that are they kind of work with like cash, and they got like a tip for like this like stash house. They went inside the house and they planned on stealing that shit.
Who's that? With Guillermo del Toro? Is it the black guy there?
The black guy. I don't remember no black guys in the movie. I know it was most of the cops. It was like 5 cops in this group, kind of like how Training Day was, but it was more. Yeah, it was like a group of people, and they out there with buckets of money in the house. They trying to steal. At least you think they trying to steal, but you'll watch the movie. It's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a date night with the wife and watch it. The son at the crib. Let me see. I'm back to recommending Afro beats and shit. I was checking out this album by Sade.
Okay.
It's called Hybrid.
Shodzie.
Yes, Shoday.
Oh, okay.
That's the artist name. New album called Hybrid. That shit. I've been bumping. I've been vibing for the past couple of days to that album.
Right. Even though you don't know the words. Even though you can't understand the words.
Even though you can't understand the words. He speaks English.
All right.
I don't know a single word of Socks is saying, and I think this album's be fire.
No, but the niggas be speaking English. It's just with the accent sometimes you can't really understand it. Just like fucking Buju Banton or Beanie Siegel.
No, their languages are actually
Beanie
English.
Man.
These guys are speaking.
Yeah, but you can hardly understand that shit. The shit that Juno's listening to, they speak in English.
Sometimes the hook.
Sometimes.
Most of the time.
Or it might be like a little mix, a little combo.
It's like 85% English. And 5% they'll put their dialect in there.
Yeah, some of it's just vibes. If you can hear the sound, you can just go along with the sound. Whatever they saying, just say it. It don't matter if you know the words or not.
Yeah, you gotta push it. Gotta sell it.
But y'all know what to do, folks. Hit us up on That's the Sir Pod on Instagram. That's the Sir Pod on Twitter. That's the Sir Podcast on Facebook. And you can also drop an email at that's the Sir Podcast at gmail.com. And you know the voice line is always open. All you gotta do is look through the show notes and click on leave message here. And we'll get at you, get you featured on the pod and all that. You know how it go. With that being said, we are out.
Oh yeah.
Your boy Black Sheriff